Here we go, people. We are here back again. Once again, me and my man Chauncey right here. We're here looking for a win. It has been 2 games in a row. 2 games too long since the Knicks have seen a W on the schedule, people. They've been dealing with a bunch of injuries. Yes. They had the last couple of games, they were without a real legit center. No Mitchell Robinson, no Isaiah Hartenstein, no Jericho Sims. Yes, they were starting Taj Gibson at center, which is just not going to do it in modern day basketball. Old man Taj, as much as I love him, cannot be playing NBA minutes at this point. So we throw our hands up when he said, look, they competed, they tried. Just you could see the writing on the wall. They weren't going to be able to win those games. But tonight, they kind of got reinforcements, right? The second game of Bojan Bogdanovic, cool, great, awesome. Looking forward to it. Want to see those guys continue to get acclimated to the team, continue to build the chemistry with the guys. Looking for Bogdanovic to get back on track. Had a good first half, didn't do much in the second half. Alec Burks had a bad first half, came alive in the fourth quarter during garbage time, but kind of maybe found something again with the Knicks. That was cool. But tonight, in the kind of reinforcements that the Knicks got back, they got Jericho Sims back in the lineup. He's going to be the starting center here tonight. They're still awaiting Isaiah Hartenstein to feel better from his Achilles, his sore Achilles, which is something you should not play with. I don't expect to see him. He's ruled out for tonight. I don't expect to see him our last game before the All-Star break against Orlando. So it's not just that I don't expect him. I hope he doesn't play against Orlando. Just rest him. Give him those 10 days off for the All-Star break. He's already had a couple of days off, obviously, because he hasn't played the last couple of games. Just let him rest it out. More important to have him for the long haul than to have him for these last couple of games here. And we'll find a way. We'll find a way, right? This Knicks team plays hard. They just need a couple of guys here and there. And look, with the reinforcements, Jericho Sims, Alec Burks, Bojan Bogdanovic, they'll figure out a win here and there. Also, this Houston Rockets team that we're playing here tonight, which we will end up beating. The Knicks will put up a W up on the scoreboard here tonight after losing 2 in a row. This Rockets team also dealing with a couple of injuries themselves. They're also crawling to the All-Star break. They could really use that rest as well. Şengün was questionable coming into tonight. He will play. He will be the starting center for the Rockets, their best player on the team by far. But where was I going with this? The Knicks will pick up a win here today. But, they have some reinforcements. They have enough to get it done. Jalen Brunson's obviously starting along with DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Achua. And tonight, Jericho Sims getting starting center spot, of course, without Robinson and Hartenstein. He's the third center on the depth chart. Thank goodness, we got a big old body back in the lineup. He's obviously not nearly as good as those guys. That's why he's third in the depth chart. But a big man is a big man. And Jericho Sims, he's proven to be at least a rotational big in the NBA, so he's going to fill in that spot way better than Taj Gibson's capable of. And of course, look, I've said it before, I love Taj. He's just not an NBA player anymore. He's too old. He played 19 minutes the other night. It was a rough 19 minutes. Happy he's back on the team, but he needs to stay glued to that bench. We are most likely going to see a couple of Taj Gibson minutes here tonight as the backup big. I hope they are few and far between, right? Rack up minutes with Jericho Sims as a starter, Precious Achua as a backup 5, and maybe Taj and some spot minutes here and there if a guy needs a blow. But other than that, lean on Brunson, which they have been doing way too much lately, and DiVincenzo, who they've also been leaning on way too much lately. But also Burks and Bogdanovic getting a lot more acclimated with the team. Lean on those guys a little bit more. Hopefully they picking up a couple more things, learning as they go along. Hopefully they've had a couple more walkthroughs to sort of get acclimated and used to the team and the play style. And they're here mostly for offense. So I'm hoping that Bogdanovic can have a much better performance here tonight. The Rockets will be starting Amen Thompson as Fred VanVleet is out with an injury. Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith-Jr., and Alperen Şengün. So their starting lineup is intact aside from their starting point guard, which is a big loss for them. But their 4th overall pick rookie, Amen Thompson, the backup guard, he's going to be getting the starting spot. It's going to be interesting to see how they sort of run their offense. I mean, they could run a lot of it through Şengün, but we'll see how they will play off of him. With Jalen Green struggling from three, Thompson not much of a threat from three. They're really going to rely on Jabari Smith and Dillon Brooks to spread the court for them, and we'll see how the Knicks respond. We're getting ready for the jump off. What's popping, people? James, what's up, James Sumler? Decade, Karen, Victor, Barohana, what's up, Victor? Kenny, Gyro, Julu, Rishi, Crimey, Kenny, Dutch B, Julu, Isaiah, what's popping, people? Omar, Dutch B, everybody, what's up, everybody? Jose, Big Task, all the way to the top. Tay, what's up, Tay? Here we go. We are also in full-fledged basketball season as the Super Bowl ended the other night on Sunday. And or last night on Sunday. Football season ended. So it is officially full swing basketball season, just in time for us to go on a break. NBA, great scheduling, great scheduling. All right, getting ready for the tip-off here. Their second to last game before the All-Star break. They need a win. It'd be nice if they could pick up a win during these last two games. They're coming off 2 straight losses after a 9-game winning streak. They're clearly tired, dead legs, but you got to sprint through that finish line. Here we go. Rockets come out with it. They win the tip. They feed Şengün, left post, high, kicks it out. Jalen Green, left wing three, comes up short. Thompson with the offensive rebound, gets it out to Şengün. Şengün has it. High post, foul line extended on the left wing. Taking Sims down to the paint, and a foul, and Jericho Sims can't be picking up silly fouls. Jericho Sims, you're the starting center. You can't be doing it. Mark, what's up, Mark? James said, what's up, Chevy? Do your thing where to donate. There's a super chat function in the chat if you choose to use it. It's like next to the thing. It's like a $sign menu. You can't miss it. They get it out to Dillon Brooks, driving to his right, mid-range pull-up jumper over Brunson, gets it to go. Rockets come out with the first basket of the game, and Brunson's going to bring it down. Of course, Dillon Brooks is going to take the challenge to try to guard Brunson full court. DiVincenzo over to Achua up top, gets it back to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right around the Achua screen. Brunson coming to his left off the Sims screen. He's got Brooks on his hip. Brunson gets into the lane, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Loose ball. Jabari Smith Jr. picks it up. He's going to bring it down. Hit ahead to Brooks. Right wing, cross-court pass. Jalen Green catches, goes to the basket, lays it up, gets fouled by Brunson. Can't get it to go, but Jalen Green will be going to the free throw line. Not the greatest of starts for our Knicks. 2026, what's popping, my guy? Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Got here on time. Who's the Knicks starters tonight? Same starters that they've been running the last couple of games with all the injuries. They got Brunson, DiVincenzo. As Jalen Green misses the free throw, we love missed free throws from our opponents. We got Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa, and tonight our starting center will be Jericho Sims, the lone center, healthy tonight. Jalen Green did knock down the second free throw, splitting the pair. It's 3-0 early. 10:50 to go here in the first. Just a minute into the game. Both teams feeling it out. DiVincenzo has it up top, being guarded by Thompson. Calling out a play. A lot of confusion from the Knicks here. Brunson comes up to get it. He's going to go one-on-one. He's going to run high pick and roll with Sims. Gets the Jabari Smith Jr. switch, driving to his right. Gets to the foul line. Takes a foul, puts it up at the basket. Can't get it to go, but he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Couple of early fouls here. Game doesn't have much of a pace. Creamy said, what's the best nation in the world? Knicks Nation, you already know. Knicks Nation. And I will hear nothing of it. And that's it. That's the bottom line. Brunson at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Something he hasn't heard in a while. He's getting booed at the free throw line as Brunson misses a free throw. My guy, we got to handle business at the line. Knicks fan, what's up, Knicks fan? Yvette, what's up, Yvette? What's up, Yak? Sim should make the difference. Having a center should help. Yes, finally, a big man. A big man, a big body, somebody. We have 3 centers on the depth chart. Finally, one of them's healthy. So, should definitely definitely help. A big boost tonight from Jericho Sims. He's just got to play well. No silly fouls. He picked up an early one. Brunson did split the free throw. Şengün has it in the post here. Backing down Sims. Gets in the lane. Kicks it out. Jalen Green, left wing three. Rims in and out. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. Hit ahead to Brunson. He's bringing it down. Hesitation dribble. Gets into the lane. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo catching fire. Right wing three. Gets it to go. It's a good start. DiVincenzo has been knocking down early threes. But his legs clearly getting tired. Not capable of maintaining late threes. The Knicks, they weren't in a zone. Sims was just playing free safety as Şengün was in the backcourt. Brooks gets into the lane. Can't get the layup to go. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds on Jalen Brunson as he was battling with Thompson in the paint for the rebound. It's going to remain with the Rockets. Relic. What's up, Relic? Şengün dancing with it. Left side of the court. He has it along the baseline. Backing down Sims in the post now. Kicks it out to Green. Green has it. Back. Feeds the post to Şengün. Back out to Green. Catches, fires. Right wing three. Can't get that one to go. Green is 0 for 3 from 3 so far. Exactly what the Knicks want to do. Exploit him from the three-point range. Brunson bringing it down. Dribble pull-up three over Şengün as he doesn't step up to guard him. Sims fighting for the offensive rebound. Ball gets tipped into the backcourt. Josh Hart will chase it down. He's going to bring it down. Not a lot of motion. Not a lot of smooth basketball going on here tonight. DiVincenzo, left wing three, trying to get two back-to-back. And yes, he does. DiVincenzo. Hold on. If he gets it going early, could be a big DiVincenzo night, as it has been so often these past couple of games. Jalen Green dancing around the Şengün screen, kicks it out to Şengün, swings it out to Jabari, and Jabari throws it out of bounds. He's looking for Amon Thompson to be standing in the corner. He wasn't there. And Jabari Smith Jr. just tosses it out of bounds. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his right around the Achua screen. Around the Sims screen, he gets Jabari Smith Jr. switched onto him. Brunson coming to his left. Getting downhill, gets stops at the foul line, pump fakes again, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart driving it in on Green, kicks it out. DiVincenzo out of the corner, pump fake, spinning. Coming to his right, kicks it out to Brunson, right wing. No hesitation, puts up the three, comes up short, fight for the rebound. Jericho Sims can't hold on to it, and Jalen Green will pick it up. Not a lot of loose balls going the Knicks' way here early. Jalen Green getting into the lane, lays it up, gets it to go. That's the thing you don't want Jalen Green to doing. You want him out there shooting jump shots, not getting into the lane and finishing. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right, picks his dribble up, gets it out to Achua. Achua hands it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his left, dancing around the Achua screen, gets into the lane, cross-court pass to Brunson. He pump fakes, driving to his left, gets into the lane, sidesteps around Şengün, kicks it out DiVincenzo. Right corner three, that's 3 for 3 from three-point range from Donte DiVincenzo. He's on a heater. He's got 3 threes already early here in the first quarter. 10-5 for the Knicks. Brooks driving down out to Jabari. Jabari has it on the right wing. Kicks it inside to Amon Thompson. Jericho Sims does a great job coming down to help. Kicks it out. Dylan Brooks, straightaway three, knocks it down. The Knicks leaving the wrong guy open on that play. Dylan Brooks has been a knockdown shooter for the Rockets this year. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right around the Achua screen. Feeds Achua rolling to the basket. Goes up strong with 2 hands and throws it down to Şengün. Can't come over quick enough to help. Good pass from Brunson. Great finish from Achua. Jalen Green bringing it down. He has it up top. Being guarded by DiVincenzo. Over to Brooks. Brooks coming to his right. DiVincenzo switches onto him as he's coming around a couple of screens. Now to his left around the Şengün screen. Gets into the lane. Little fadeaway over Sims. Good contest from Sims. Long rebound. Josh Hart able to pick it up. He's going to bring it down now. Trying to push the pace a little bit. Putting his head down. Going all the way to the basket and lays it up with the right hand. That's exactly what you want to see from Josh Hart. Put your head down. Get to the basket. As the Rockets are forced to call a timeout here. About 7 minutes to go. A little under 7 minutes to go. And the Knicks leading 14-8. Ime Udoka. You know he's a defensive-minded coach. He's got these Rockets playing really good defense for the most part this year, especially when they're healthy. Obviously not healthy tonight, but you gotta love the way this team is attacking early, taking on the challenge. They need a win tonight. They definitely need a win tonight. Can't start stacking losses. I don't care how injured you are. You'll get a pass for a game here and there. But don't lose 3 in a row. Go ahead, pick up this win. This Rockets team, not as good as you. Also, pretty injured and hurt. So you got nothing tonight. Just go out and win the basketball game. You got the best player on the court. DiVincenzo has come out awesome. 3 for 3 from 3. He's clearly feeling it tonight. Let's play through the hot hand. Brunson will chip in where he can. And then everything else will fall into place. Raymond Vasquez. What's up, Raymond? Relic, I'm not. Shout out the Relic, man. Shout out the Relic. That's all I'm going to say. Shout out to you, big guy. Big Taz, when Burks and Bojan get on the floor, it's over. It's going to be interesting what happens when both teams end up going to their benches. The Knicks working in a couple of new acquisitions. The Rockets dealing with a couple of injuries. They didn't have the greatest of bench anyway. No Cam Whitmore. No Fred VanVleet. So a couple of guys playing out of position. But MBM Ragu for dinner, y'all. He's feeling it. You can always tell he's feeling it. Knocks down the first one, you were like, okay, good start from DiVincenzo. Knock down the second one, you're like, hold on. 2 for 2 from 3 for Donte DiVincenzo is a dangerous thing. And then you knock down a really tough left corner 3, contested off a catch and fire, quick release. Knock that one down. It might be wraps for the Rockets tonight. If DiVincenzo is going to be shooting it like this, it might be wraps for the Rockets. Because not only do you have to deal with DiVincenzo, you got to deal with Brunson, right? Footworking you to death, pump faking you to death. Then you got to deal with Josh Hart's hustle. When guys are playing well, everything falls into place. So we'll see how things pick up here after this timeout. But DiVincenzo 3 for 3 from 3 is dangerous. It's a dangerous start if you're going up against this Knicks team. Krim said, who's playing for the Rockets? Their usual starting 5, aside from Fred VanVleet, is out. Thompson hands it off to Green, coming to his right around a couple of screens, steps back, puts up the 3, Sims a little late closeout. Green still can't get it to go. Precious Achiuwa rips down a rebound, Brunson bringing it down. Inside pass to Sims, who had good positioning on Jalen Green. Good pass from Brunson. Jericho Sims turns and throws it down. 8-point lead early for the Knicks, 16-8. Thompson bringing it down, cross court, Jabari Smith, right wing. No foul call. Thought they were going to call an offensive foul on the Rockets there, but it looks like it's a foul on the Knicks. It's going to remain with the Rockets, side out of bounds. Off-ball foul. Thompson throws it into Dillon Brooks. Over to Green. Green feeds to Şengün. Şengün catches it deep outside the paint, driving it in. Good defense by Jericho Sims. Kicks it out to Dillon Brooks, and he's knocked down the contested late closeout from Josh Hart. It was decently contested. Dillon Brooks didn't matter. Knocked down to 3 on the right wing anyway. Brunson has it up top, trying to answer, coming to his right. Kicks it out to Sims in the corner. Leaves it off for DiVincenzo. Right wing 3. Chucks it up at the basket. Not a good shot from Donte DiVincenzo. Bit of a heat check shot. Jalen Green bringing it down. Leaves it off for Şengün. Şengün, backdoor pass to Jalen Green. Drives to the basket. Gets fouled by Jericho Sims. I'm all over the place with names today. Gets fouled by Donte DiVincenzo. A lot of fouls racking up early here for the Knicks. Jalen Green going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Russell Field, what's up, Russell? Raymond Vasquez, Knicks are deep. Wait till the Knicks roster's full effect. They look scary. I got them right next to the Celtics, slight edge to the Knicks. You know where I stand. You see what's across my chest right now. I just need to see the team healthy. We just need to see the team healthy. A lot of new acquisitions. A lot of chemistry needs to be built with the bench, with Bogdanović and Burks, Randall with Anunoby, Robinson with Anunoby. A lot of things need to come back together, right? Guys need to get healthy. Need to start playing together. All right, here we go. Brunson has it up top. Crossing over to his left. Dribble pull-up 3. Burks a little late to close out. Brunson can't get it to go. Loose ball. Josh Hart keeps it alive, and Achiuwa able to save it. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Driving to his left. In the lane. Little fade away. Over Şengün. Comes up short. Jericho Sims fighting for the offensive rebound. He's able to corral it. Back out to DiVincenzo up top. Coming to his right. Splits a pair of defenders, leaves it off for Achua, but DiVincenzo throws it out of bounds. The pass was just slightly off target. But it ends up being a turnover. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets here. Feeds Şengün in the post. He has it in the right corner. Out by the three-point line, dribbling it down. Putting Sims in the post. Sims pokes it away. Şengün falls on top of it. Saves it out to Brooks. Brooks on the right wing. Coming to his right. Achua guarding him. Brooks is going to put him in the post, spins along the baseline, little fader, hits the side of the backboard. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's going to push down the other way. He's going to put his head down, going to the basket, kicks it out to Sims. Sims crosses over to his left, tried a hard dribble, lost it off the backboard. Jalen Green pushing it down the other way, lays it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. But a late foul call on Precious to Achua is going to send Jalen Green back to the free throw line for 2 more free throw attempts. 13-16. I forgot to credit Jalen Green with his 2 made free throws earlier. He's back at the free throw line. Charlie Villanova boys, good start. Pretty good start. Karen reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Yes, if you're in the stream, go ahead, please hit that thumbs up button. It's a free way to support the stream. I'd very much appreciate it. Bojan Bogdanovic checking in for Precious Achua here, who's picked up 2 fouls, I believe. Jalen Green didn't knock down the first free throw. He's got 1 more coming. Jalen Green, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 16-15 here. DiVincenzo bringing it down. They swing it around. Bogdanovic. Back up top to Hart. Hands it off to Bogdanovic. Coming to his right. He's going to call up for Jericho Sims to set a screen. Jalen Green guarding him. Bogdanovic coming to his right off the screen. Cross court. Josh Hart catches. Coming to his left. Hop steps. Loses it. And Jae'Sean Tate picks it up. Josh Hart just got to catch and shoot the 3, man. Making things a little too complicated. Şengün has it up top, driving to his left in the lane, puts it up, high float over Sims, hits the front of the rim, gets a nice friendly bounce as it falls through the basket. And the Houston Rockets take the lead 17-16, 9-0 run over the last 2 minutes for the Houston Rockets. And Tom Thibodeau has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout, not liking what he's seeing from this team so far. Yak said, I doubt Burks and Bojan will have a big role when Mitch, Randall, and OG are back. That's 3 rotation players out of 9. Just not enough minutes. I think Bogdanovic and Burks are going to have a big role. I disagree a little bit. I see where you're coming from, and I think you're mostly right. The part I disagree with is that at some point, Bogdanovic is probably going to have to play a little. Bogdanovic and Josh Hart are going to have to share a lot of minutes. And whoever's playing the best that night is going to should get majority of the minutes. So there should be games where Josh Hart plays like 18 minutes, and Bogdanovic plays like 25. Bogdanovic can light it up. He is on this team to be a rotation player, an off the bench offensive guy, like come in and get buckets, right? Between him and Alec Burks, as a combination, they should fill in the role that Manuel quickly left of like a little bit of ball handling duty, a lot of shot making, a lot of spreading the court to the 3-point line to space for Randall and Brunson and Anunoby when they're back and healthy. But you're right. There's a lot of minutes to go around. I wouldn't be surprised if Deuce McBride is no longer in the rotation if the team is fully healthy and back. I would not be surprised if he's no longer in the rotation because if you think about it, you got Brunson, you got starting lineup, you got Brunson, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, Randall, Robinson. Off the bench, you got Hartenstein. I don't think you can take Precious Achua out of the lineup now. But for now, we'll just go Hartenstein, Josh Hart, Bogdanovic, and Burks. That's a 9-man rotation right there. Then you got Precious Achua and Deuce McBride as the 10th man. Tom Thibodeau clearly likes a 9-man rotation that he went to not so long ago. But we've seen him run a 10-man rotation a couple of years ago. So if he does expand it a little bit more to a 10-man rotation, you're choosing between Burks and McBride. One of those guys is the odd man out. Burks will be playing. Bogdanovic is obviously going to be playing. So I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if Bogdanovic has a larger role than I think a lot of us are expecting, but we'll see how it plays out. Tom Thibodeau obviously values defense, and those guys, not really plus defenders, bit older. So we'll see how it shakes out. We'll see how it shakes out. But as of right now, they're very essential because we need to get Brunson some help scoring, and DiVincenzo, who's picked up a lot of the slack as well. Big Task says, yeah, McBride might be out of the rotation. He might be. He might be. I know Tom Thibodeau's a big fan, but a lot of minutes to go around. All right, we're back into it. Bogdanovic gets to the foul line, little mid-range pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart almost takes it from Jalen Green, but he's able to pull it out. Green bringing it down, has it on the right wing. Out to Şengün, up top, leaves it off for Green, kicks it out to Tate. Tate driving to his left, in the lane, Euro step, lays it up with the right hand around Bogdanovic, gets it to go. And it is a 19-16 game. Rockets up 3 now. They're also in the bonus. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right around the Sims screen. They hedge out hard. They swing it around to Bogdanovic in the corner. Catches it. He's got Aaron Holiday on him. Bogdanovic's going to put him right into the post. Bogdanovic, remember, 6'8", spins, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go over Şengün, who's not much of a rim deterrence. Şengün, not much of a defensive player. Bogdanovic not afraid to finish over the top. Good move from him. Şengün has it up top, calling out a play. Good defense from DiVincenzo to cut off the backdoor cut from Green. Kicks it out to Brooks. Hits Şengün off the handoff, driving it in. Takes a foul from Jericho Sims and finishes the and one. Sims, you got to play a lot stronger than that, my guy. Şengün going to the line for one more, 18-21. About 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. And 2 fouls on Jericho Sims. Raymond, but if Robinson is getting into form or is in foul trouble, if Brando isn't shooting, now you have Bojan and Brunson. Don't need to be worn down playing so many minutes. That's great. After they made the Anunoby trade, they were lacking depth. They went out into the trade market and found some more depth. So there are going to be games where Bogdanovic and Burks don't play that much and don't have much of an impact, and there are going to be games where they play a bunch and have a big impact. And that's the beauty of depth. And this is also where coaching comes into play. It's going to be interesting to see how Tom Thibodeau weaves in and out between having guys in the lineup and not in the lineup. As Brunson just loses the handle, turns it over. The Rockets are out and running now. DiVincenzo strips Şengün. Şengün gets it out to Tate, who can't knock down the layup. He's looking at the ref for a foul call. Here come the Knicks rushing the other way. Over to Bogdanovic. Takes a foul, lays it over the right hand, and one, gets the continuation from Bojan Bogdanovic. He's going to the free throw line for one more, trying to match the and one from Alperen Şengün. Yeah, Kuzma placing McBride at point, not Bojan and Burks. Doesn't have a contract next year. That would do that to him like quickly. Tom Thibodeau will 100% play Alec Burks as the backup point guard. 100%. We've seen him start Alec Burks at point guard before. He will 100% play him as the backup point guard. As Aaron Holiday walks into a pull-up three, wide open, as they went under the screen and sagged off of him, Alec Burks is checked in. The Knicks have Brunson, Burks, Achua, Bojan, and DiVincenzo. Burks pull up three, can't get it to go. Achua right there with the tip, can't get it to go, but the second tip he gets it to go. Love the activity from Precious here early. Playing the 5 here. No Taj Gibson, you love to see it. Holiday coming to his right, off a handoff from Smith. Smith gets it back, puts up the 3 over Brunson. Brunson's just too small, can't contest that. And Jabari Smith Jr. swishes a beautiful pull-up 3 right in the face of Jalen Brunson. 22-27. 1:20 to go here in the first quarter, winding down the start quarter here. Jeff Green switches on to Brunson. Brunson wants to go one-on-one. Jeff Green sticking with him. Brunson driving to his left, and a foul call on the Rockets, probably on Jeff Green, extending his hands out, fouling Brunson as he's attacking the basket. Side out of bounds. Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? Bojan has it up top, over to Brunson. Brunson Dancing against Aaron Holiday, crosses over to his left, gets into the lane, puts up a floater, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Not a great start from Jalen Brunson here tonight. He's had an off first quarter. Thompson has it up top over to Holiday. Swings it out to Jabari Smith, being guarded by Bojan. Kicks it out to Tate, coming to his left. Back to Holiday. A lot of weaving going on from the Rockets. Holiday attacking, gets to his left hand, can't finish. Bogdanovich fighting for the rebound. Loose ball. Tate picks it up. Ball still loose. Tate able to hold on to it. Brings it out. Flips it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound still. Jabari able to grab it. He goes up and gets fouled. The Knicks struggling to grab a rebound here early. Getting beat up on the glass. Precious Achiuwa at the starting center. These are the things you give up. Bogdanovich at the 4, Achiuwa at the 5. Not great rebounders. These are the moments where you really miss Robinson and Hartenstein because they just gobble up rebounds in the paint. And they're great at boxing out. Deuce McBride checking in for Brunson here. Jabari knocks down the first free throw. 22-28. Jabari goes 2-2 at the line. And the Knicks will bring it down. Burks fakes the handoff, driving it down. Tries to hit McBride in the corner. Good defense from the Rockets. Achiuwa able to grab it back. Gives it off to Burks. Out of the corner. Can't knock down the 3. Thompson comes flying in for the rebound. Holiday's going to walk it down for what should be the final shot of the quarter. Aaron Holiday has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Holiday dancing with it. Hits Jeff Green, cunt to the basket, lays it up with the right hand, airballs it. Good job not to turn, and Achiuwa throws it away, turns it over. Jae'Sean Tate just throws it up at the basket, was nowhere near the rim. He just kind of threw it up there. He had time to set himself, but that's the end of the first quarter. 29-22, uneven quarter from the Knicks to start the game. Not a lot of Brunson, missing a couple of easy looks. DiVincenzo got off to a hot start. Had one forced 3 that ended his perfect start from the game. And yeah, the Knicks went up early. Rockets stormed back late in the first. And they end the first quarter taking the lead. The Knicks still struggling to find offense if JB isn't going God mode. Still struggling. MBM, JB will be around in the fourth quarter. Knicks just got to pick up a win today. They have to. They got no other choice. You can't lose 3 in a row. You can't. You're falling too far behind Cleveland. You got to start putting some space between you and Philly and Milwaukee. You got to grab that 3 seed. You want to stay away from Boston at all costs until you absolutely have to in the playoffs. Frats, 85-86, defense suffers. Yeah, I mean, look, they're down there. The Knicks are without their 3 best defenders. Their defense is going to suffer. Their defense is definitely going to suffer. You're without Robinson, Hartenstein, and Anunoby. The defense is going to suffer. So they're clearly not the team that they're going to be once those guys get back, but they got to find a way to win. Got to find a way to win. Corey Scott, what's up, Corey? Happy to see you. Happy to see you. C. Tyler, what's up, C. Tyler? March, hurry up. Got to get the March. Want to see our guys back on the court. We got one more game before the All-Star break after tonight. Tonight they got Houston, and then on Wednesday they have Orlando, and then we're off until the following week on Thursday, February 22nd, when they play the 76ers. So hopefully, guys are feeling a little bit better. We can at least get Hartenstein back. Obviously, Anunoby and Randall most likely won't be back until March, which is why I'm with you, C. Tyler. I can't wait for March. March can't get here soon enough. So we just need to survive until we get our guys back. They got to pick up some wins here. They got to steal some of these games. Guys got to step up. Getting ready to start the second quarter here. Big task. I'm not worried. 29-22 after the first quarter. Not great. Brunson also didn't play particularly well, so obviously a ton of room for improvement. All right, Burks in, bringing it down. Has it up top. Over to DiVincenzo, back to Burke, coming to his right. Tate picks him up. Burks up top to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his left around the Achua screen. Now to his right. Getting down the lane. Flips it up with the right hand. At the basket. Can't get it to go. Jabari Smith Jr. grabs the rebound. He's going to bring it down. DiVincenzo is going to pick him up. It's a mismatch. Jabari walks into a pull-up three. Can't get it to go. Bogdanovich grabs the rebound. Good boxed out from Achua. Bogdanovich has it on the right wing, being guarded by Holiday. Bogdanovich looking for Achua in the post. And they call a foul on Holiday, fighting Achua for positioning in that post. Charlie said McBride needs to erupt from the bench. At this point, I'll take anybody erupting from the bench. Absolutely anybody. Need these guys to sort of pick up the play here. You know, Brunson can't get 40 every night. McBride has it in the right corner. Green guarding him. Coming to his left. Jabari switches onto him. Driving to his left. Gets into the lane. Lays it up with the right hand. Gets it to go. Nice scoop layup from McBride. And good screen from Achua to free up McBride as well. First points of the second quarter goes to the Knicks. Thompson has it up top. Over to Tate. Being guarded by Burks. Gets it over to Holiday. Holiday coming to his left. McBride chasing him. Holiday turning the corner. Getting downhill. Lays it up with the left hand. And Achua just not an intimidator at the basket. It also has 2 fouls. Can't pick up a third early here in the second. Kind of just lets Holiday get to the basket and lay it up and in. DiVincenzo has it up top. Over to Burks. Burks driving to his left. Gets stripped. Looking for a foul call. Burks able to recover. Dribbles it out to the corner. Puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Feels like Alec Burks is just out there chucking right now. Thompson bringing it down. Loses it. Tate able to pick it up though. And they call a travel on Jayshawn Tate as he picked it up, then hopped into the air and came back down with it. Awkward play from Jayshawn Tate. He's been all over the court so far. He is the Rockets. He's essentially the Rockets' version of Josh Hart. He's not as good as Hart. Not nearly as good as Hart, but he is just a hustle guy out there just making things happen. But it's not going his way. McBride has it up top, dancing with it. Jabari comes out to guard him. McBride coming to his right, kicks it out to Bogdanovich, coming to his left. Goes right into Tate. Tate falls down. Bogdanovich lays it up with the right hand. Gets it to go. Couple of nice buckets here from Bogdanovich. He's getting buckets here in the first half. Thompson has it on the left wing. Kicks it out to Smith. Over to Holiday. Coming to his left off the screen. Kicks it out to Smith. Driving it down. Good defense from Achua to stay down on his feet. Holiday turns the corner. Gets to the basket. Lays it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Jabari able to grab the offensive rebound. One dribble. Turns around. Flips it up with the right hand. Gets it to go. The Knicks getting killed on the offensive glass here early in the first half. Burks has it up top. It's a 7-point game. Thompson guarding him. Burks in and out dribble. Coming to his right behind the back. In the mid-range. Tried to kick it out to McBride. Holiday gets his hand in there. But it's off of McBride. It's going to go to the Rockets here. Alec Burks. Not doing too well out there right now. Big Task said, since the playoff series with the Heat, Josh Hart has not been the same player. I would argue this has always been who Josh Hart is. The ups and the downs. The thing that I agree with you wholeheartedly about Big Task is the 3-point shooting just isn't there. But the thing about that is he's never really been a good 3-point shooter, but he's just like refuses to take them right now, which is just you have to take them. You have to take them. We're generating good open looks for you, and you're not taking them. Thompson driving down, kicks it out to Holiday, right corner three, can't get it to go. Achua skies for a rebound. Good rebound from Achua. Here comes DiVincenzo bringing it down up top. Jabari comes out to guard him. DiVincenzo coming to his left, puts up the dribble pull-up three, can't get it to go. Achua offensive rebound, and Thompson takes it right out of Achua's hands. He's pushing it down the other way. And a foul by Bogdanovich. They're going to say it's on the floor. Transition take foul on the floor. Now they're going to say Bogdanovich went for the steal. So just side out of bounds. Karen, what's up, Karen? We need all who are watching to hit that thumbs up button. Yes, reminding people in the chat that if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, I'd very much appreciate it. If you could take the 1 second, 2 seconds out of your time watching, hope you're enjoying the content, hit the thumbs up button right below the stream. Helps generate good viewership for the stream, helps bring in new people. As Dylan Brooks fighting his way to the basket, grabbing 3-4 offensive rebounds all by himself, finally laying it up and in. And Tom Thibodeau has seen enough. The rebounding for the Knicks suffering right now. Dylan Brooks on a possession where he grabs like 3 or 4 all by himself, standing in the lane like nobody's coming up. Like, here we go. They're going to show the replay. Let's count him. Gets to the basket, lays it up, can't get it to go. 1 offensive rebound, 2 offensive rebounds. It was only 2 offensive rebounds, but it felt like more. He took 3 shots at the basket. Where's the help, guys? He took 3 shots at the basket, wide open, nobody there to contest him. And there was no help down there. We can't get Robinson and Hartenstein back quick enough, man. We need a big man down there to scare these guys in the paint. Nobody is afraid coming in against the Knicks right now. We need them. We need them back. Knicks fan, what's up, Knicks fan? Philly is keeping up with Cleveland, down 1, 3 minutes to go here in the third. That's a good game. Obviously, Philly is without Embiid, so Cleveland should have the advantage and should win that game. Cleveland, by the way, let's see what their winning streak is. Are they up to 9? Are they 10? How far have they gone so far? Cleveland has won 9 games in a row. They're on a 9-game winning streak themselves, matching the Knicks' winning streak a little bit earlier this year. So if they win tonight, they will garner the longest winning streak of the season. They are 35-16. They have caught fire at a great time right before the All-Star break. They got healthy right at the right time, just as their schedule eased up for them. They're taking advantage of it. Donovan Mitchell kept them afloat when they dealt with those injuries. They're hooping. They're a lot better than they were last year. They're sitting at 35-16. The Knicks at 4 at 33-20. They are 3 games behind them. So Knicks have some catching up to do, but if Cleveland can lose tonight to Philly, go a long way. Philly, a game and a half behind the Knicks, so they're falling down out of the top 4 for home court advantage. Of course, without Embiid, it might not even matter anyway. I don't think Embiid is going to make it back this season anyway, so they're only 2 games up on Indiana. Indiana could, fight for that 5th seed. They're right there. And then, of course, Milwaukee, we're a game behind Milwaukee. Let's go around the league a little bit. We had a little bit of a later start earlier today. So, we started at 8 instead of our usual 7:30 start time. So a lot of these games have already kicked off. The Pacers playing the Hornets. So it would be nice if the Hornets could win. Pacers creeping up those standings. They're a pretty good team. 76ers playing Philly. It's about to be the end of the third. It's a 1-point game, 91-90. Philly up 1. So we could keep an eye on that and see which way that game ends up going. Milwaukee is playing Denver tonight. Need Denver to pick up a victory. That'd be great. Come on, Denver. And aside from that, no other games really pertain to the Knicks. We're also back in after that timeout to get it into Achua. Achua hands it off to Bogdanovich, puts up the 3 off the handoff, and Bogdanovich can't get it to go. Brooks with the rebound. He's going to bring it down right side of the court. Josh Hart going to pick him up. Coming to his left around Şengün's screen. Kicks it into Şengün into the post. Achua guarding him. Driving to his left, putting his head down, getting to the basket, lays it up, gets it to go over Achua. Again, Achua can be overly aggressive. He's picked up those 2 early fouls. Can't pick up a third here. McBride over to Josh Hart. Kicks it over to Bogdanovich, driving down to his right, gets into the lane. Good defense from Şengün, forces the turnover. The Rockets running in transition, and Jabari Smith Jr. lays it up and in with the right hand. The Knicks falling behind. It's a 13-point game, 29-26. McBride bringing it down, has it on the right wing. Coming to his left, putting his head down, gets into the paint, puts up the mid-range jumper over Jalen Green, gets it to go. Dylan Brooks bringing it down. Into Jabari. Jabari has it up top. Josh Hart guarding him. Dribbling to his left, feeds the post into Şengün. Şengün has it in the paint and gets fouled by Achua. That's 3 fouls on Precious Achua. Knicks can't afford that. They don't have big bodies to throw out there. We might end up seeing some Taj Gibson minutes, and we don't want to see that. Jay Nice. What's up, Jay Nice? Sloppy play from our guys this far. Yeah, they got up to a pretty hot shooting start, mostly on the back of Dante DiVincenzo, who started 3 for 3 from the perimeter. But since then, they've gone a bit cold. Şengün knocks down the first free throw. Jalen Brunson and Jericho Sims are going to check in here. Overall, the Knicks, from the perimeter, from 3-point range, they are shooting 3 for 12. So They hit their first 3 threes of the game from Dante DiVincenzo, went 3 for 3 from 3. And since then, they have missed 9 in a row. So, struggling from 3. As Şengün knocks down the second free throw, Brunson's going to bring it down. Brooks guarding him full court. Brunson coming down to his right, hands it off to Bogdanović, over to Josh Hart, who hands it off to Burks. Into Sims. Sims hands it off to Burks. Burks going against Green, driving to his left, gets into the paint, little fadeaway over Green, way off, hits the side of the backboard, fighting for it out of bounds. And a loose ball found the Rockets. Jericho Sims was fighting for it. Looked like it was going to be out of bounds on the Knicks, but they call a foul on Şengün, a little touch foul. So the ball is going to remain with the Knicks here. Down 13, 28-41. DiVincenzo's checking in here. Checking in for Burks, who was a brick here in the first half. Terrible minutes for Alec Burks so far in this game. Daniel OMG, we're losing to the awful Rockets. They're not awful. They're mediocre. But the Knicks, definitely a lot better than them. They should win this game. DiVincenzo, caught in traffic. Dribbled it off of the Rockets' foot, but they say it was off of, they're going to call it Rockets' ball. They're going to keep it with the Knicks. Refs convened and talked about it. 6:55 to go. We're under 7 minutes to go. It's not looking great for our Knicks so far. Not looking great. Knicks are a bit discombobulated here. DiVincenzo out of the corner puts up the fading 3. Way off air balls it. Loose ball. The Rockets pick it up. The Knicks are just chucking from the perimeter right now. It's pretty ugly. Green has it up top. Coming to his right. Around the Şengün screen, snakes it, gets to his left hand, little fader over Sims, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, Thompson rips it away from Brunson, throws it over his head, no look past the Şengün as he throws it down with a two-handed hammer, and the Rockets are out there having fun at the expense of our Knicks. Brunson dancing with it up top, leans in, pump fake, leans in, little fadeaway, rims in and out, can't get it to go down, another miss for Jalen Brunson, Thompson bringing it down, nothing going right for the Knicks, Green driving it down from the left wing, kicks it out to Şengün, hands it off to Thompson, has it up top, keeps it, and throws it out of bounds. This is a young Rockets team. They're going to turn it over. The ball's going to go back to the Knicks here. Jonathan Martinez, what's up, John? MBM Briggs bumming it. Not a great Briggs game at all. At all. I don't think he did a single thing that was good so far tonight. Brunson has it up top, hands it off to Hart. Hart has it, hands it back off to Brunson, and Josh Hart throws it out of bounds now. Ooh, this Knicks team is struggling, to say the least. Nothing going right for them. Not a single thing has gone right for them, aside from an early hot start from the perimeter, but since then have gone absolutely ice cold. Green has it up top. DiVincenzo trying to apply some pressure. Green off the Şengün screen, leaves it for Şengün, back to Green. Green up top, pump fake, driving to his left, spins to his right, puts up the mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. Jalen Green having a terrible night. Josh Hart picks up the rebound. He's going to put his head down, going all the way to the basket, lays it up with the right hand, trying to draw a foul. Can't get the foul, but does get the layup. Şengün push, and the Rockets pushing the other way. Josh Hart able to get back. The Rockets forced to slow it down. Good defense from the Knicks. Şengün driving it in on Sims. Hits Thompson, come back door. Taj Gibson, who's checked into the game, falls asleep, gets hit with the backdoor cut by Thompson. Throws it down with two hands. Brunson bringing it down. He has it up top, coming to his right. Attacking Dillon Brooks off the screen. Gets into the lane, lays it up the left hand. Can't get that one to go. Taj Gibson fighting for the offensive rebound. Almost had a putback dunk for the old man, but he can't get it to stay down. At least the Knicks will regain possession as it's out of bounds on Şengün. We got to look at this box score because it's going to be pretty ugly when we look at it. It's going to be pretty ugly. Charlie, we can't lose to this Rockets, man. Come on. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. They call a foul on Dillon Brooks. Over-aggressive, trying to deny Brunson the ball on the handoff from Sims. MBM top in time? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe not ever, the way Tom Thibodeau coaches. It's a 15-point deficit, 45-30. It's not insurmountable, guys. Don't lose hope. They get it into Brunson in the right corner. Jabari Smith guarding him. They put length on Brunson. Brunson dancing with it, gets to his right. Kicks it out. Josh Hart, right wing three, doesn't hesitate. Can't get it to stick down, though. Josh Hart fighting for the offensive rebound. Loose ball foul on Josh Hart as he collides with Şengün. Şengün gets hit in the face. It was a tough collision, but they're going to call the foul on Josh Hart. Josh Hart trying to make things happen, but like everything else so far in this game, nothing going the Knicks' way. Ball's going to go back to the Rockets here. 4:42 to go here in the second quarter. Jalen Green has it up top. Coming to the left. Feeds Şengün in the post. Jericho Sims guarding him. Hands it off to Green. Puts up the three from the left wing. Comes up well short. Long rebound. DiVincenzo able to pick it up. He's bringing it down. Goes right into Brooks. Stops in the mid-range. Puts up a little push shot. Gets it to go. Pretty decently controlled move from DiVincenzo there. Could have been a charge, but he was under control. Smith hands it off to Green. Putting his head down. Coming to his left. Lays it up the left with the right hand. Gets it to go around DiVincenzo. Just an explosive move from Jalen Green right there. Getting to the basket. Brunson has it up top. Dribble pull up three over Brooks. Gets that one to go. Finally, a three-point shot went down for the Knicks. Lead down to 12. Can they cut it to within single digits going into halftime? I'd feel much better about that. Green has it up top. DiVincenzo guarding him. Green crosses over to his left around the Smith screen. Pulling it back out. Steps back. Left wing three. Taj Gibson late to come out. Didn't matter. Eamon Thompson skies over Jalen Brunson for the rebound. Green gets to the lane, scoop layup, can't get the up and under to go. Good contest from the Knicks. Brunson bringing it down, hesitation dribble, kicks it out. DiVincenzo wide open, left wing three. You know that's going in. Can't get it to go. Taj Gibson can't control the rebound. The Rockets bringing it down. Josh Hart applying pressure to Jalen Green in the backcourt. Able to control it, gets it out to Şengün. Şengün putting his head down, getting to the basket, leaves it off for Thompson, who lays it up and in around a couple of Knicks. And the Rockets just continue chugging along. Knicks defense struggling to keep them out of the paint, struggling to contest them in the paint. Brunson putting his head down, getting into the lane, throws it away. Thompson picks it off. He's putting his head down, bringing it down, throws it lob to Green, who throws it down with two hands in transition. Thompson to Green, the athletic connection there. DiVincenzo is going to walk it down, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout. Tom Thibodeau is not happy with the way his Knicks are playing. They are not playing under control. They're not playing a focused game. They can't knock down anything from the perimeter. Boy, oh boy, does this team look like they need a rest. The Rockets are running them out of the building. This is just not a good enough performance. 16-point deficit for the Knicks right now. We can go through the box score right now real quick if you guys want to. It's pretty ugly. It is pretty ugly. Overall, the Knicks are shooting under 40% from the field, 39.5, and 25% from three. They are 4 for 16 from the three-point line. They have 20 rebounds. Well, let's go to the Rockets real quick. From the field, 45%, 33% from three. They're 4 for 12 from three. They have 23 rebounds, so they're only winning by 3 in the rebounding game, which feels way more significant than it actually is, and what the numbers say. As far as offensive rebounds go, they have 9. We have 7. So somehow the Rockets only have 2 more offensive rebounds, but it feels like a million more offensive rebounds. The Knicks just kind of getting bullied a little bit in the paint, especially in the paint. We're happy to have Jericho back, a big body, a center, right? We were happy about that. At least we have a center, not named Taj Gibson. Love Taj, but he just can't do it at his old age. And hasn't helped too much. They are getting dominated in the paint. Let's see if we can look up what the paint scoring is, because I have a feeling it's going to be heavily favored towards the Rockets. Stealth Genetics, 42 minutes from Brunson. I feel it coming. Just hope he doesn't sprain something. I don't even want to talk about an injury to Brunson. I don't even want to put that out in the air like that. Yeah, getting destroyed in the paint. Absolutely dominated in the paint so far, Yak. It's pretty bad, pretty substantial. I don't have the numbers in front of me, and I don't really want to spend the time looking for them. From the eye test, it feels like they have 51 points. It feels like probably like 50 points to the Knicks 10. They're just killing us right now. They're killing us. It's not even close. Julu, what's up, Julu? JB, the best player on the court. He'll take over in the fourth. They need a win in a desperate way, right? They had some injuries, so okay, you throw your hands up, fine. They had some injuries. You lose some, you win some. Let's just get to the All-Star break, steal a couple of these games. Can't go on a 3-game losing streak. The race for the 2 and the 3 seed is way too tight. Can't lose 3 games in a row. Brunson is upset. The Knicks, very, very late running their plays. Brunson able to have to do a lot of creation on his own. They bring a double team, little step back, fade away over Dillon Brooks. Can't get it to go. The Knicks get the offensive rebound off the air ball. And Brooks knocks down Brunson. Brooks runs right into Brunson. Brooks smiling and laughing about it. They have a little conversation about it. Not sure what's going on. Not sure how serious it is. But DiVincenzo did knock down to 3, so that's good. Also, why is my score so off? It's 38. They call the foul on Dillon Brooks. 38-51. Why is my... Oh, I've been giving the wrong team the wrong score this whole time. 38-51. Excuse the scoreboard real quick. Jeez Louise. Stope Genetic said top and shining is the only hope. They need somebody. They need somebody. Somebody to come through for them tonight. Brunson knocked down the and 1 free throw after DiVincenzo knocked down to 3. So it's 39-51. DiVincenzo getting into the passing lane, but Jalen Green able to pick back it up. DiVincenzo trying to apply some pressure, trying to pick up the energy defensively for his team. Jalen Green leaves it off. Jabari Smith, left wing 3. Can't get it to go. Thompson mistimes his jump. Josh Hart able to grab it out to Brunson. Brunson on the left wing. Brunson coming to his right. And turns it over for JB as Şengün jetted out to guard him. Dillon Brooks fighting for the offensive rebound as Taj Gibson grabbed it. They're going to call it out on the Rockets. Looked like it should definitely have been off of Gibson, but we'll keep it. DiVincenzo bringing it down as Dillon Brooks applying full court pressure to Brunson. DiVincenzo has it up top. It's a 12-point game. The Knicks have been playing awful when it's a 12-point game, so there's some positivity there. Brunson gets it, getting into the lane, pulling it back out. He's got Şengün on him. Brunson wants to go one-on-one. They bring a double team, crosses over to his right, kicks it out. Josh Hart out of the corner, pump fakes up top. DiVincenzo catches, one dribble to his left, puts up the 3, hits off the back rim. Jabari Smith Jr., great box down and grabs the rebound. He's going to bring it down, pushing the pace a little bit. Taj Gibson back to defend and picks up, they call a blocking foul. Let's see the replay here. How is that a blocking foul? Taj Gibson's that's literally a textbook charge right there from Gibson. And Tom Thibodeau is going to challenge it. That's literally a textbook charge. That's a horrific call from the ref. Tom Thibodeau now has to waste a challenge, arguing the call. I would be perplexed if they keep this a blocking foul. But it's got to be a charge. Taj Gibson did a great job getting back, stood his ground, stood straight up, took the hit from Jabari Smith Jr., put his head down, went right into his chest, right in the middle of his chest. But even still, it's a 12-point game. If the Knicks can get this into single digits, if it's 9 or 8 going into halftime, I'll feel a little bit better about the chances here in the second half. But I'm not impressed by this first half at all. There's really nothing that they've done in this first half that gives you any sense that they can come back into this game. They'd have to change completely the way they've been playing so far. Brunson has been struggling. The only guy who's really had anything going from the perimeter here tonight is Donte DiVincenzo. He's almost single-handedly offensively kept them into this game. He's also applying a ton of pressure defensively, trying to make something happen. Hasn't yet so far tonight, but you could tell his energy and effort is there out there. Rishi said the Rockets have been destructive in the paint. They have. I mean, they've got a ton of athletes. They're a young team. This is what they want to do, right? It just would be a lot more difficult for them to do that if Hartenstein and or Robinson were active instead of Jericho Sims, Taj Gibson, and Precious Achiuwa. But The Knicks just have to do a better job of not giving them straight line drives the way they have. I mean, these Rockets are very easily getting into the lane. Oh my goodness, they're going to keep it a blocking foul. Oh, this is one of the worst reffing crews I've ever seen in my life. They're going to keep that a blocking foul. That is one of the worst calls I've ever seen in my life. That is literally a textbook charge. If you look in the guidebook, it's the picture of Taj Gibson standing there like this, taking the charge. I hate blocking and charge calls. Because the refs can just call it whatever they want, and they can just decide whether or not it's a block or a charge. They can call it whatever they want, and they can justify it by saying his hair was moving in the background, his jersey whiffed in the wind, so technically he was. I hate that call so much. That is a garbage call. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. So Jabari Smith Jr. is at the free throw line for 2. A little over a minute to go. Ball don't lie as Jabari Smith Jr. misses the first free throw. Ay. Knicks playing on 5-on-8 here tonight. These refs. Yak said they get the ball and attack the rim right away. Yeah, the Knicks are, the perimeter defense isn't as good. I mean, I've been complaining a lot about the interior defense. The Knicks not able to really contest them at the basket. But the Knicks not able to keep them out of the paint either, the perimeter defenders. Yak said the ref didn't want to be wrong. It's literally one of the worst. You're right, Yak. I hate when they do that because they called it and they didn't want to be wrong, so they just made something up. DiVincenzo driving to the basket, flips it up, reverse layup, gets it to go. Didn't even look like he looked at the rim. 41-52. Forgot to credit the one free throw from Jabari. Split him. Under a minute to go. Green dancing around the Şengün screen. Out to Şengün. Şengün has it up top. Şengün hands it off to Thompson. Coming to his left. In and out dribble. Driving it in. Puts it up off glass. Gets it to go over Brunson. He's just too tall for JB. He's just too tall for Jalen Brunson. 13-point game. JB's bringing it down. Splits the double team. Gets into the lane. Euro step. Puts up a floater. Gets it to go. And he's looking at the ref for a foul call. It's only Jalen Brunson's second made free throw of the game, 43-54. It's an 11-point game. Again, let's get it to single digits here. Good defensive stop and a score to end the half would be great. Jalen Green gets into the lane, kicks it out. Jabari puts up the 3, and Taj Gibson fouls Jabari Smith Jr. on a 3-point attempt. Oh, man. Taj Gibson, again, is not having a great night. See the replay here. Stop genetics. Toppin Shining is the only way, but he won't play him. I mean, Jacob Toppin is a G League player. I don't know. You want to make the argument that he should try something to get the energy in there for this team. I get the argument. It's there, but like. I don't think Jacob Toppin is going to come in and drop 20 for the Knicks. I don't think it's going to happen. For any team, I don't think it would happen. Rudy, what's up, Rudy? Jabari at the free throw line knocked down the first one, knocks down the second one. He's got one more coming. 56-43 now. Bogdanovich checks in for Gibson for the final 23.8 seconds. NBM elder abuse. It is. We can't have Taj out there. You can't have Taj Gibson out there. I'm a compromise with you here, Stealth. I'd rather see Jacob Toppin out there than Taj Gibson. 100%. 100%. I agree with you there. Yak said this would be a good time for Toppin. He rebounds and active to match the energy. I'd rather see him than Gibson. I don't know, if he'd be able to do anything. He's a G League guy. He was undrafted for a reason. He played at Kentucky. It's not like he wasn't well scouted. Was undrafted for a reason. But I definitely take him over Gibson. Taj, but Taj. I mean, Tibbs. He's not going to trust a young guy like that. Brunson has it up top. Driving it in on Thompson. Gets into the lane. Puts up a floater. Can't get it to go. They tip the ball out. DiVincenzo as the shot clock expires. Can't get it to go. They call a foul. DiVincenzo chucked it up at the rim. They call a foul on Aaron Holiday. Let's see the replay. DiVincenzo caught it, fired. Upon the replay, it looks like DiVincenzo may have kicked the leg out a little bit, and that's where Aaron Holiday made contact with them. So it's likely they overturn this. But hopefully this officiating crew is as bad with this replay as they were with the Knicks replay, and they keep the foul call, hopefully. But I doubt it. This one's pretty inconclusive, if you ask me. Let's see it one more time. Let's see. No, they're going to overturn that. It's going to be a foul on DiVincenzo. Stuff Genetic said, at least get him 20 minutes. 40 minutes from Harden Brunson is no good. Taj about to die. Just give him the 10 minutes that you're giving Taj here. Literally no sense to throw Taj Gibson out there. He's been awful. He has literally not done a single good thing since this season. So I love Taj. Old man Taj. I get it. He's great, but he's done nothing good. He's too old. He's not an NBA player anymore. There's no shame and in being 38, 30, however old Taj is, in your late 30s, and no longer being an NBA player. It happens to literally everybody, except if your name is LeBron James for some reason. But you're right. There's no sense in playing Taj Gibson any minutes here. Tom Thibodeau, he's played 9 guys tonight. Taj Gibson got 5 minutes. It's been a horrific 5 minutes. Taj is somehow a +2. Bogdanovich is a -16. Burks is a -10. Sims is a -1. Achua is a -9. Brunson and DiVincenzo -8. It's not looking great. I forgot to credit Jabari Smith Jr. with his free throw as well. It's 43-57. It's a 14-point game. Remember when we wanted it single digits going into halftime? The refs are taking a while to review this here. Julu said JB will come on in the second half. Rudy said, I think the Knicks should slow down. They can't outrun the younglings of the Rockets players. Just saying. I mean, the Rockets are doing a good job of rushing them. You know, it's kind of the game plan. They want teams to rush. You know, they do have to slow it down. If they can slow it down to a half-court game, I think they can be a better half-court team than the Rockets. But, you know, at the same time, Jalen Brunson's not playing well. So he's literally their entire half-court offense. And if he's not playing well, then I don't know what they can do. I don't know what they can do about that. Julie said, JB will come on in the second half, and Taj is too damn old for the minutes he's expected to play. He's too old to play at all. He played 5 minutes, and they were a horrendous 5 minutes. I agree with everybody else in the chat. Just play Jacob Toppin at that point. He's dominating the G League. He's clearly got some tools. Just try him in like legit minutes. But we know who our head coach is. We know who he is. He's a stubborn man. MBM said JB will get calls in the second half. I don't know. After what we saw, these referees review that block charge call against Taj Gibson, it's very clear that they're not a good officiating crew. They're a very bad officiating crew. It's been a horrible officiated game so far. There's been a ton of contact, both sides. The challenge from Tibbs that should have been conclusively that he won it. They kept it. They didn't overturn it. It's just not been great. I don't trust these officials to make the correct call. And it looks like they're going to overturn the call. Tom Thibodeau is getting into the ear of these officials, screaming and yelling. And it looks like, I didn't listen to it, it looks like they're going to overturn it as the Knicks are heading back to the locker room. Maybe not. What's going on here? Looks like they are. Either way, it doesn't look like anybody's getting free throws, and that's going to be halftime, 57-43. No free throws for anybody. I believe they overturned it. The Rockets and Udoka win that challenge. They'll have one more in their pocket for the second half. Charlie MSG gave Taj Gibson a thank you chant last time. Now he is back again. No more thank you, Taj. Enough of that. The Garden was chanting for Taj to get into the game because it was garbage time. That's the only time Taj Gibson should ever play. Get into the game, take your bow. The Garden loves you. I still love Taj Gibson. He just can't play real minutes for us anymore. It's not just Taj. Nobody's really having a good game tonight. Maybe DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo is really the only guy who I feel like has really brought it tonight. Josh Hart's tried. He's played hard, but he's Josh Hart. He's got, his halftime stat line for Josh Hart is 4 points. He's got 4 points, 6 boards, and 2 assists. So a very Josh Hart stat line, but you need a little bit more scoring, especially if Jalen Brunson is going to be 2 for 11 at halftime. These guys are running on empty, and they got 2 games left. They got to gut some of these out and pick up some wins, man. You can't go into the All-Star break on a 4-game losing streak. You're going to fall way too far behind this race for the top 3 seed. Yak said, agree. We would get more out of Toppin than Gibson. Yeah, 100%. You guys hit it right on the head. You guys are 100% right about that. Jacob Toppin, look. I don't expect much from Jacob Toppin, right? The G League is far different from the NBA. We've seen that multitude of times across the league. Guys dominate the G League, they come to the NBA, and they are maybe a fringe rotation player, if that. They are almost always end-of-the-bench guys. But at the same time, he's a young player. He just came out of college. There was a reason he wasn't drafted, all of that. But Taj Gibson is no longer an NBA player. Jacob Toppin still has the chance to maybe be an NBA player. You got to try the kid over what Taj Gibson is giving you right now. You got to try somebody. I don't even care if it's Charlie Brown Jr. Try anybody other than Taj. Oof. MBM, Toppin's energy is what we need, not his points. That's fair. I mean, look, I would argue that they need points. Energy gets you so far. Josh Hart is out there providing energy. And we all throw our hands up in the air when we watch Josh Hart play. As much as Toppin would bring in energy, it's not like Taj Gibson's not playing with energy. He's just old, and he makes too many mistakes, and he's clearly tired and exhausted. You need Toppin out there to provide you a spark in whatever way that means, whether that's an offensive rebound, whether that's helping out on the glass, boxing out, actually playing solid defense, contesting people at the basket, flying around defensively, things that Taj Gibson can no longer do. But you definitely need some points from somebody. Literally anybody. Yak said Taj is now a local men's league player. He is simply he needs to turn in his jersey for one of those zip up sweaters that those assistant coaches wear on the bench. He needs to be an assistant coach. Can no longer be a player. He is not an NBA player anymore. And I love Taj, but Father Time has defeated him. It is time to hang the jersey up. Get this man onto the assistant coach's bench. It's where we are. Deborah Flowers, what's up, Deborah? Deborah? What's up, Deborah? Please get rid of Taj. Look, we love Taj. We all love Taj. We're all grateful for what Taj did in the past. Old man, he's a veteran, he's a great dude, great in the community, all of that. He's not an NBA player anymore. We got to move on. Will Combs, what's up, Will? Father Time is undefeated. I mean, LeBron is taking them deep into the 12th round, though. LeBron refuses to lose against Father Time. We'll see. He might be 1,000,001 by the end of LeBron's career. LeBron retires as still one of the 10 best players in the NBA. Father Time will have effectively been defeated. I'll call it there. But we'll see about LeBron. He said Father Time kicked the crap out of me. I mean, he comes for everybody at some point. He really does. Knicks fan, Cavs down 3 with 3 minutes to go. That's good. That's great for us. Obviously, we want Philly to lose, but I'm really not worried about Philly anymore. Considering Embiid's most likely going to miss the rest of the regular season. We just got to get to this All-Star break, get healthy, and then we can go on a bit of a run. But it would be nice if Cleveland could lose. We can go through the scores in a second. Yak said we can't play worse the second half. Hope and maybe complete. You're right. I mean, their first half was horrendous. We went through it early. Jalen Brunson, 2 for 11. 2 for 11 for 7 points. 1 for 4 from 3. 2 boards, 4 assists. Also turning it over a lot more than he usually does. He's got 3 turnovers. So, literally, I don't think can't play any worse in the second half. So you're right about that. They have a chance. They're going to have a chance in the second half. But somebody's got to pick up the play. Assuming Brunson plays better in the second half, somebody else has to come through. DiVincenzo's been playing well. Hopefully that continues. But somebody else is also going to have to make shots. You can't win it off the backs of DiVincenzo and Brunson alone. Big task. Josh Hart needs some courage. He's always passing up open shots. This has been the case for 2.5 years now with Josh Hart. When he was in Portland, a lot of fans in Portland were fed up with him because he was just turning down way too many wide open shots. Something we are now experiencing here in New York. I don't know what it is. I don't know how his shot has fallen off a cliff the way it has. He was never a good free throw shooter, but he was never this bad. And he was never this hesitant to shoot from 3. I mean, he is wide open on a lot of these threes. And he does the same exact pump fake every single time. And I don't think it's been a year since somebody has gone for his pump fake at the 3-point line. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's gone to him. I don't know why he keeps doing it. Well, I know why, because he's not knocking down threes anymore and he doesn't want to keep taking them. But at some point, you know, the hustle isn't going to be enough to keep you on the court, my guy, when people are healthy. You know, at some point, it's not going to be enough. All right. Kerwin, what's up, Kerwin? I kind of can't under why we get totally out of whack as soon as Bojan comes onto the court. The reason that happens is because they just got to the team, and I'm sure they haven't really had practice time considering they got to the team, they played a game, they hopped on a plane, they went down to Houston. They need this All-Star break to just sort of learn the offense, learn the defense, and also they're going to need about a month to start building chemistry with the guys. They're bench players, and that's great. But they're going to be, him and Burks, Bojan and Burks I'm talking about, they're going to be very important for this stretch run because you need somebody, a microwave off the bench to, you know, when you have games like this where Brunson doesn't really have it going. You need somebody off the bench to help alleviate some of the offensive woes. And that's the reason why you made the trade. It's why you brought him in, and you need him to pick up their play. But the reason why it looks so jumbled up is because they haven't really practiced with the team. They have no chemistry with these guys. They probably still don't even really know the offense. Karen not going, game not going, good, but still Chevy doing a great job, so hit that thumbs up. Appreciate you, Karen, appreciate you. Yes, if you're in here, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, I'd very much appreciate it. You can go down, take the second out of your time to hit the thumbs up button. It's a free way to support the stream, help signal boost the stream, get it out to more people. I'd very much appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Always appreciate the support you guys give. Oh, man. Big task. Everybody is talking about his pump fake. It's not working. You pump fake because you are a threat from that spot to make the shot. And you want to get somebody in the air to create an advantage. His pump fake never creates an advantage because nobody's ever going for it. He pump fakes and teams are like, yeah, shoot it, Josh Hart. I pump fake. Come on, dude, just shoot it. Teams would much rather you shoot it, Josh. So just shoot it. Nobody's going for your pump fake. Yak said, Bojan did close out the first half because of his defense. We need more JB and Ragu. Tell Tibbs that from MBM. Yak, Bojan didn't close out the first half because of his defense. Yeah, he's never been a good defender, which is why it's going to be tough to play him at the power forward spot if he's not standing next to like a Mitchell Robinson or Isaiah Hartenstein. In situations where he is playing the power forward spot alongside a Precious Achiuwa or even a Jericho Sims, which is he's okay on defense, Jericho, right? Like he's a big body, he's been in the system a while, he's athletic, but he's no starting center the way Hartenstein and Robinson have proven to be. Legit incredible defenders, those two guys. So unless he's never been a good defender, so unless he's standing next to a good defender and playing that spot, it's not going to work out. It's going to look pretty ugly. And even at the 3 or the 4, if you have him in there alongside Anunoby and a Hartenstein or Robinson, like you can alleviate Bogdanovic's defensive woes. They definitely took a hit defensively by trading Grimes for those guys. Grimes is an outstanding defender. And you brought in 2 guys who aren't very good at defense and are also on the older side and a little bit slow. So, their bet was, okay, well, we'll get Robinson and Hartenstein back and we'll get Anunoby back, and those 2 guys will alleviate a lot of what we're lacking defensively. So, by trading Grimes away. But obviously we don't have those guys healthy to play, so his defensive woes look significantly worse without those guys. And considering he's not really making shots, he's not making forward offensively. So it's pretty rough when those guys are out there. MBM said, we need more JB and Ragu. Tell Tibbs that. I'm sure Tibbs is ready to play Brunson and DiVincenzo 40-plus minutes tonight. I don't think he needs anybody to tell him that. Rudy Gibson, on his mind, he still could play, but in reality, in Gibson's mind, he could still play, but in reality, he can't. I don't even think Taj Gibson wants to really play. I think he's just doing what the coaches are asking him, what Thibodeau specifically is asking him to do. But, when Taj Gibson signed a 10-day contract, he was like, cool, I'm going to go to the team, I'm going to bring vibes, I'm the old vet. I was sitting on my couch a couple of weeks ago, sure, guys, I'll come in on the 10-day, and then all of a sudden, he's the starting center for the Knicks. I just, I don't think it's necessarily what Gibson wants to do. Crims, almost 800 subs. Hit that sub button. Appreciate you, Crims. Yes, we are almost at 800. Almost. I think my goal, I don't even want to say it out loud. Never mind. Just, I appreciate all the support you guys give. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't and you enjoy the content. We literally do every Knicks game of every season. We don't miss games. Even when I'm tired, even when I'm exhausted, if it's a late game, if it's an early game, we'll be here. Always the Knicks take priority. So, appreciate you guys. Knicks fan, Sheffy, the Knicks should sign me. The second you turn 18, Knicks fan, I mean, they could definitely use a big body. 6'7" is a big body, Knicks fan. They could definitely use you out there. At least you'll bring a lot more to the table than I think Taj Gibson could right now. Shout out to you, Knicks fan. Jose, what's up, Jose? We've been spoiled by Hart and OG coming on and instantly giving us win streaks when they first come on. We hold Burks and Bobo to the same expectations. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I'll speak for myself. I knew it was going to be a struggle. I was hoping that they would slot in a little bit easier than they have so far. The shooting hasn't really been there, but at the same time, the shooting hasn't been there since Julius Randle went out with the injury, if we're being honest, because Randle commands so much attention. That's how the Knicks generate a lot of their threes. And without Randle, teams are just sort of staying home on shooters and forcing Jalen Brunson to two-point them, to float them to death. And he can't do that every night. And so the Knicks are taking a lot of tough contested threes. Burks and Bogdanovich coming over, not necessarily knowing the offense, not really knowing where their shots are going to be coming from. It's going to take some time. But you're right about the Harden OG trade where the Knicks, trade for those guys and immediately go on runs. But this was a significantly smaller trade in the sense that I would be surprised if these guys have a huge role, the way Josh Hart had a huge role, the way Anunoby's going to have a huge role on the Knicks run later in the season. But I would be surprised if Bogdanović and Burks have huge roles as the season goes on and the team gets healthy. All right, we're getting ready for the third quarter. Real quick, I want to go around the league. I want to check out this 76ers-Cleveland game. 6.9 to go. Philly up 1. 122-121. Guys, fill me in on how that game ends. The Pacers lost to the Hornets. That's awesome. Love that. The Bucks are beating the Nuggets by 14. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. We need the Nuggets. We need a Nuggets comeback there. Who's playing? Is everybody playing for the Nuggets? Come on. You're better than that. Can't be down 14. Everyone is playing. They are fully healthy. Okay. All right. Back to our Knicks. Start of the third quarter. We need something to go the Knicks' way here. Daniel, this is just sad. Knicks fan, Spurs destroying the Rockets. Yes, the Raptors. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Big Tash, Sheffy, I told 49ers fans that my dream came true for them to go all the way to the Super Bowl and lose. Dutch B, Hartenstein is very important. Look at the team without him. Mitchell Robinson as well. They could use either one of those guys right now. They need a defensive center. Aaron Holiday at the free throw line misses the free throw. Not sure if that was a technical free throw or what, but he missed the free throw, so score will stay the same at the start of the third quarter. Susan, what's up, Susan? Knicks fan, update me on the Cavs game to see if they won or lost. Let me know. Brunson bringing it down. Here we go. Brunson has it on the right wing, being guarded by Brooks. Coming to his left around the Hart screen. Thompson switches on to Brunson. Brunson dancing with it. Thompson, good athletic player. Brunson gets to the lane, lays it up to the left hand, can't get it to go, but they call a foul on Thompson. Hold on. They weren't calling these little ticky-tack fouls in the first half. The refs switching up here early in the second. Brunson at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Yak said, Sheffy, you really call a great game? Come on, Yak. I don't need the compliments, my guy. Thank you. I've been a paraplegic. Last 16 years living off savings. Wish I could chip in money. Don't even worry about it. I literally don't need money from you, my guy. We're good. All I really ask is for the support. It's all I ask for. And the free support. That's all I ask for. Just hit the thumbs up button. That's all I need for you, my man. Appreciate you. Love having you in here in the chat. We don't always agree. We don't always see eye to eye, Yak. But I love having you in here talking basketball with you, man. You're a great basketball mind. Brunson splits a pair of free throws. We can't afford this, JB. We need all the points we can get. Thompson has it up top in the Şengün. Şengün in the high post. Sims guarding him. Hits Jabari out of the corner. Catches, sets his feet, fires from 3. Good contest from Achua. Can't get it to go. Sims with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Cross court to Josh Hart. Putting his head down. Kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson puts up the 3 over Brooks. Gets it to go. Okay. Shots starting to fall. Back to a 10-point game. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, I wish. Start of the third quarter. Down to a 10-point game. The Knicks got to come up with defensive stops here. Defense was not very good in the first half. They got to pick it up here in the second. And then shots will fall. Jalen Green almost lost it, picked it back up, throws it up at the basket. It's a brick. And the Knicks able to rebound it. Good box out from DiVincenzo and Şengün. DiVincenzo on the right wing. Back up top to Brunson. He's got Thompson on him. Brunson waiting for a hard screen. Coming to his left. Gets it. Has it on the left wing. Coming to his left. They bring a double team with Şengün. Crosses over to his right. Out to Josh Hart. He pump fakes. Gets nowhere. Kicks back out to Brunson. Brunson another 3 straight away. Can't get it to go. Sims knocks it out of bounds, fighting for the offensive rebound. It's going to go to the Rockets. Man. Jalen Green has it on the left wing. Jalen Green, low-key, has been wearing a Knicks jersey tonight. Sims pokes it away from Şengün. He's able to pick it back up, driving it in. Loose ball, Şengün. Now Brunson picks it up. Body's falling all over the place. Knicks have the advantage. Brunson brings it out, kicks it out. Josh Hart, left wing three, and Josh Hart knocks down the three. Thank you, Josh Hart. He caught and fired a three, and he knocked it down, folks. Josh Hart coming through when we needed him. And the lead's down to 7, the start of the fourth quarter. All right, we'll take it. Knicks coming out, knocking down shots. This is exactly what they needed. Defense leading the offense. It's no surprise that they caused a turnover, get out in transition, generate a nice open look from 3. Yes, it was from Josh Hart. So I know the Rockets were like, okay, at least it's Josh Hart. But thankfully he caught it, didn't hesitate, fired away from the left wing, and knocked down the 3. There we go. Knicks fan, Cavs lost. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Knicks fan. We needed it. Now the Knicks and the Cavs have tied for the longest winning streak in the league so far this year at 9 games. They couldn't get to that 10-game winning streak. Thank goodness it's finally over. They lost to an Embiid-less Philadelphia 76ers, and the Cavs were at full strength. But thankfully, finally, they lost. They were creating a ton of separation. Now all we need is for the Knicks to win. And we're back into the race for that second seed. We're back in it, baby. We just got to pick up the win today. The Knicks are on their way. They're on their way. We got to survive this stretch of games before Randall and Anunoby and Robinson, and before reinforcements are on the way, because we know they're on the way. The Cavs losing just kind of got me hyped a little bit, because in my mind I had it that the Cavs weren't going to lose before the All-Star break. They had a pretty favorable schedule. Embiid getting hurt made their schedule infinitely more easier, and I just figured they're going to be 11, have an 11-game winning streak going into the All-Star break. Thank goodness they lost today. It's great for the Knicks. So let's go. Now we got to pick up a win. Now we have to pick up the win today. No excuses. Get the win. Right? Indiana also lost. That's good for the Knicks. Not that we're concerned about Indiana passing up the Knicks in the standings. Of course not. But they beat us the other day. They've been rising in the standings. They've been playing well since Halliburton's been off the minutes restriction. They lost to the Charlotte Hornets today. Just kind of goes to show you what kind of team they are. Susan, Rockets playing with 3 major players out. So Knicks, do what you do. Fight. Fourth quarter, Brunson shut down. The Rockets they're not just as banged up as the Knicks. The Knicks are more banged up than the Rockets are, but the Rockets are also pretty banged up. So the Knicks have to win today. Got to pick up the victory, especially now that the Cavs lost. Yeah, it's a golden ticket. Better pick it up. Gyro, what's up, Gyro? Let's get it. Let's get a nice big old victory today. I'm hyped. Now I'm hyped. Yeah, I said now don't turn it over much and try keeping them out of the paint. It's got to start on the defensive end. It always has to start on the defensive end here. Brooks has it up top, coming to his left around the Şengün screen. Pocket pass to Şengün in the paint, and he gets called for a travel. There we go. The Knicks defense forcing turnovers. Good defense from Jericho Sims. There you go. Brunson's going to bring it down. Brooks trying to apply some full court pressure. Gives Brunson some space. All right. Coming to his right. Thompson comes out to guard him. Brooks staying with him. Brunson crosses over to his right. Splits a pair of defenders. Gets into the lane. Throws up a floater. Ooh, halfway down. Can't get it to stick, though. Fight for the rebound. Şengün able to grab it. Achua lost his headband. Gets it over to Şengün up top. Hands it off to Green. Coming to his left around the Şengün screen. Pocket pass to Şengün. Driving it in. They call a foul on Achua. Şengün gets the layup to go and one. Knicks had their chance. Brunson shot halfway down. Can't get it to stay. And on the other end, the Knicks foul Şengün going to the basket. He's got the chance for one more. NBM, we still have half a season left. No worries. Knicks will be the second seed. I mean, it's less than half the season. It's about 30 games. Less than 30 games now. It's like 28, 29 games. So it's not half the season. Not close to half the season. It's about a third of the season, if that. Probably closer to a quarter of the season left. As Şengün knocks down the free throw. So they don't have as much time as you think. Brunson has it up top, driving to his left, trying to go quickly, gets into the lane. Ooh, beautiful Euro step from JB, gets Şengün frozen in place as Brunson lays it up and in. Green coming to his right around the Şengün screen, kicks it out to Jabari. Jabari hands it off to Brooks, coming to his right, driving it in on Brunson, puts his shoulder down, and they call a blocking foul on Brunson. I thought they were going to call a charge. Call a blocking foul on Brunson. I agree with that call. Brunson is shaken up, though. He's on the floor for a while. Gets up, maybe a little frustrated at the foul call. I mean, it is... That floor does not give for anybody. It is tough. Oh, wow. They showed the replay, and Mike Breen and Wally Zerback is also on the call. But Mike Breen is just... Mike Breen is he is not happy. You can tell when Mike Breen isn't happy with the officiating, the way he talks about it. But upon the replay, it clearly showed Dillon Brooks lowered the shoulder. Should have been an offensive foul. Leaned right into Brunson. But Brooks at the free throw line. And ball don't lie. Brooks misses the first free throw. Ball don't lie. It's an 8-point game. Brooks has one more coming. Yak said, second place is huge. They don't play the Celtics into the Eastern Conference Finals. It's exactly why you need this. It's going to be a dogfight for that second seed between Milwaukee, the Knicks, and the Cavs. And right now, the Cavs have a big advantage going on that 9-game winning streak at the time they did. DiVincenzo has it up top, picks a dribble up, gets it out to Brunson, back to DiVincenzo, right wing. Dillon Brooks guarding him, step back, puts up the three off the dribble. Can't get it to go. Achua, nice offensive rebound. In the paint. Can't get it to go. Jericho Sims fighting for it, skying for it, catches, and he goes up strong with two hands. The Knicks fighting on the glass here in the second half. That's what I like to see. That's their identity. Jabari has him on the left wing, hands it off to Brooks. Over to Şengün up top, swings it out to Green, and Green gets called with a travel. Let's go. The Rockets unraveling a little bit here. Silly mistakes from the Rockets. I said Raptors. From the Rockets here. DiVincenzo bringing it down. It is a 7-point game. They can get it down to as low as 5. Maybe as low as 4. Brunson, hesitation dribble in the lane. Euro steps, kicks it out. Josh Hart out of the corner. Line me up, Josh. Gets it to go, Josh. No hesitation. Put up them threes, my boy. Knock them down. There we go. The Knicks within 4 points, 57-61. Jabari, right wing, pump fakes, driving it in, gets it to the lane, lays it over the right hand. Can't get it to go. Good defense from the Knicks, especially DiVincenzo contesting him at the rim. Brunson bringing it down. Crosses over to his left. Gets to the lane, lays it up. Gets swatted by Şengün. And the Rockets were out of bounds when they caught the ball, so the ball is going to stay with the Knicks. Excellent play from Şengün. Brunson had a layup. Dylan, what's up, Dylan? Susan, how has Burst been playing tonight? Not good at all, Susan. Not good at all. He has not done a single good thing tonight so far. Sims has it up top. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his left. Brooks comes out to guard him, dribbling to his right around the Achua screen. Throws up a high floater. Gets the floater to go. It is a 2-point game, folks. The Knicks are back into it. And they got the momentum here. The Rockets bringing it down. Jalen Green over to Şengün. Şengün has it up top. Good denial defense from Josh Hart. Şengün just holding on to it. Dribbling to his right. In the paint. Pump fakes. Sims goes for it. Leans in. Lays it up. Can't get the layup to go, but a foul on Jericho Sims, who went for the pump fake. Ooh. Mark Brooks is the worst. He is a very annoying player. But he's had a very good season. A very good season, which makes him even more annoying. Susan, third quarter rising to fourth quarter shine. You already know. Here they go. Here they go. Rising here in the third quarter. Şengün knocks down the first free throw. Şengün is the only player so far killing them in the second half here. Chris said, whenever Mark gives up early, the Knicks win. Maybe it's a good sign then. Maybe it's a good sign then. Şengün hits the front rim, but gets a nice friendly roll. Knocks down both free throws. Knicks bringing it down. 59-63, back to a 4-point game. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right. Going against a couple defenders. Has it up top, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Achua. Achua in the paint, and turns it over. Bad pass from Precious. Thompson Out to Jabari Smith, over to Brooks, left wing, can't get it to go. Jericho Sims comes flying in for the rebound, and he's going to bring it down, gets it over to JB. JB bringing it down. He's got the advantage against some bigs. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Josh Hart on the left wing. Good job. Let's slow it down. Let's get a good shot here. Brunson has it up top. Jabari guarding him. Brunson coming to his left in the lane, puts up a floater. Ton of contact, blocked by Şengün. Achua offensive rebound, kicks it out. DiVincenzo straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Knicks still fighting for the rebound. Loose ball. And Brooks picks it up. Brooks bringing it down. Hit a head pass. Josh Hart comes up with the steal, and he saves it. And Brunson gets it, but he's holding the left leg. This is getting rough out here for our Knicks. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Thompson. Brunson coming to his left, and a foul on Thompson. Ooh. Oh, wow. Mike Breen. Mike Breen on the call. You know it's a bad officiating when Mike Breen has to mention it. Mike Breen's call was both teams are complaining about the calls, and he said, quite frankly, the refs need to clean it up, which is code for saying the refs have been bad tonight and they have to clean up the way they're officiating this game. Achua over to Sims. Sims has it up top. Hands it off to DiVincenzo, coming to his right, putting his head down, getting to the basket, throws it up at the basket, can't get it to go. Achua right there, can get the tip to go, fight for the rebound. Josh Hart rips it out of Şengün's hands over to DiVincenzo, throws up a floater and gets it to go. This game has been sloppy all over the place. Physicality on both sides. The refs just letting a ton of stuff go. Jalen Green gets to the lane, and a blocking foul on Brunson. And Jalen Green is now hurt. He's on the floor shaking up a little bit. Brunson's on the floor shaking up a little bit. He took a tough hit. Both guys seem to be okay, just taking a bit of a breather, being helped up by their teammates. It was an and one for Jalen Green, by the way. Knocked down the layup as well. Oh, man. Jalen Green knocks down the and one free throw. Knicks down 5 now, 66-61. The Knicks did a good job fighting their way back into this one. The Rockets have to tighten up the way they're playing if they want to beat the Knicks here. Brunson has it up top. Brooks guarding him. Crosses over to his right. Gets past Brooks. Gets into the lane. Takes a ton of contact. Now Brunson's going to go back to the free throw line. He's taking a beating out there. An absolute beating right now. Yak, 5 minutes, played in the third, and all Rocket shots came from the paint. They don't have shooters out there. I mean, Thompson's not going to shoot. Brooks is really the only guy who can knock down a shot. Between Şengün, Jalen Green, who can't shoot either, these guys want to get to the basket. So that's going to be their game plan. The Knicks just had to do a better job of contesting in the paint and grabbing defensive rebounds. And they've done a much better at that here in the third, which is part of the reason why they've come all the way back. Brunson knocked down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Knocked down both of them. Aaron Holiday has checked back in. He's bringing it down along with Jae'Sean Tate for the Rockets. Holiday has it up top over to Şengün. Şengün hands it off the green, coming to his left off the handoff. DiVincenzo sticking with him, coming to his right now. In and out dribble, pulling it back out. Good defense from DiVincenzo. Over to Brooks, back to Şengün. Şengün has it up top, hands it off to Holiday. Holiday loses it, gets it back, coming to his left, throws up a foul line floater, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Knicks could bring it within one or tie it up at 66 here with the three. Josh Hart has it on the right wing, feeds Brunson. He's got Aaron Holiday on him. Aaron Holiday, a good pesky defender. Brunson dancing with it, coming to his left, half spin, hits a bullet pass to Chua out of the corner for 3. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart skying for the offensive rebound, able to save it. They're going to say Josh Hart was on the baseline as he saved it. So it's going to go back to the Rockets here. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Knicks did a good job of battling back, but now they have to get over the hump and take the lead. 3-point game, they need a defensive stop. Holiday bringing it down. Holiday coming to his left, over to Tate. Tate Tried to throw it into Şengün. Jericho Sims just kind of grabs him. And that's 4 fouls, and Jericho Sims can't afford it. Can't afford it at all. Susan refs are from Houston. They've not been good tonight. It's been a bad free throw shooting game. Whew. Crims, like and sub for Knicks Dubs. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Need the win tonight. Şengün knocks down the free throw. He is automatic from the free throw line. He's been knocking him all his free throw attempts here tonight. Susan Brunson's face starting to look like a boxer's face. He needs a break, man. He needs a break. You know, obviously, I wanted Jalen Brunson to be an all-star, and he should be an all-star. But I kind of wish he didn't have to go all the way out to Indiana for the all-star game. You know, because he needs a rest. He needs to just sit home on his couch and have the medical team just stick with him. You know, massaging him. You know, taking ice baths. He needs a break. Needs to rest his body. Brunson has it up top. Brooks guarding him. Crosses over to his left, gets into the lane, throws up a floater. Way off, can't get it to go. Jericho Sims had the rebound. Can't control it, though. Another weird whistle. The shot clock went off, but the whistle wasn't blown, and then the whistle was blown after. They're going to reset the shot clock to 14. The Knicks get it back. DiVincenzo has it up top. Not sure what the call was, but the Knicks have the ball back. DiVincenzo up top, dancing with it. Holiday guarding him, coming to his right off the Achua screen, gets into the lane, goes right into Şengün, can't get it to go. Achua, big offensive rebound, leans in, lays it up and in. Good, strong move from Precious. Precious Achua coming alive here in the second half. I like what I see, Precious. They feed Brooks in the high post, right wing, spins along the baseline. They call a travel on Dillon Brooks. The Rockets, a couple of travel calls here. Under 4 minutes to go. It is a 2-point game. Eamon Owis. What's up, Eamon? Brunson's going to bring it down. Has it on the left side of the court, being guarded by Brooks. Coming to his right around the Achua, over to Josh Hart. Extra pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his left off the Sim screen. Gets stripped by Tate. Josh Hart waiting for the steal on Jalen Green. They're going to call it on the floor. Pretty good foul from Josh Hart. Oh, man. So Jalen Green is at the free throw line here. The Rockets are in the bonus. A little over 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Green knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. It's a 3-point game. Green can push it to 4 here. The Knicks did a good job battling back, making it a game, getting close, but they haven't been able to get over the hump and take the lead here. Green goes 2 for 2 at the line, making it a 4-point game. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top. Brooks guarding him. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart over to Achua. Achua hands it off to DiVincenzo. Coming to his left off the Achua screen. Kicks it out. Josh Hart driving to his left in the lane. Little mid-range pull-up jumper. Gets it to go. Josh Hart offensively coming alive a little bit. It's back to a 2-point game. Green bringing it down. Has it on the left side of the court. Over to Şengün up top. Sims guarding him. Remember, Sims has the four fouls here. Has to be careful. Can't get baited into an easy one. Brooks kicks it out to Holiday. Holiday attacking. Kicks it back out to Brooks. Out of the corner. Good deflection from DiVincenzo. Tate picks it up. Up top to Şengün. Extra pass. Holiday. Right wing 3. He's open. Can't get it to go. Achua chases down the rebound. Good rebound from Achua. Good defensive possession there from the Knicks. Brunson bringing it down. Hero steps into the paint. Puts it above glass. Gets it to go. And one for JB. Ties it at 69. And the Knicks have a chance to take the lead here. That is what I'm talking about. The Knicks may be able to get over the hump. Here we go, folks. Knicks battling all the way back. The Rockets going to take a timeout, trying to ice the shooter. Udoka obviously wanted to talk to his teammates. His players. He's the head coach. Susan said, told you to leave Hart alone. Now, like you say, Susan, bullying works sometimes, right? We talked all kinds of crap on Josh Hart at halftime, making fun of his little pump fake that nobody goes for. Here he is hooping in the second half. He's hit 2 threes, a little mid-range pull-up jumper. It's tied. Thank you, Knicks fan. Tied at 69. Knicks have Brunson going to the free throw line after this timeout with the chance to go up 1. Finally getting over the hump. Now they just have to maintain. Losing my voice a little bit here. Richard Ridge, Bogdanovich is the beast. Would be nice to see him in transition into the team, smooth and do his thing. It's an integration thing. It's tough when his main thing is being an offensive player and he's not much of a defensive player. Like, it's different with Anunoby because he can come in and just be a cutter, but his bread and butter is going to be defensively, and that's what he did, right? And then we saw before he went out with the injury, he was getting a lot more acclimated offensively with the team, putting it on the floor more, attacking off the bounce. And we're seeing it now with Achua. Remember when Achua came over, he was terrible. We were like, get Achua out of here. He's not going to remain with the Knicks. Now he feels like he's irreplaceable. Now we need Precious Achua in the lineup. He's been fantastic, especially here in the second half. So it takes time. It's only the second game we have with him. Bogdanovich, he's going to make his mark with this team, right? He's a good player. He's going to figure it out. He's a veteran. He's been on good teams before. He's going to figure it out, but it's going to take some time. Krim said Knicks fan needs to get an internship with Sheffy. It'd have to be an unpaid internship though. I don't really got the money to be handing out to other people. That's why it's a one-man show. Why? Can't go out there throwing money to people. Not when I don't have any money. All right, we're back into it. Brunson going to the free throw line. Soon said I agree. He was definitely listening to the chat happen before with Dante. Sometimes bullying works in the context of talking about NBA players, of course. Brunson at the free throw line. Can't get the free throw to go. Still tied at 69. Even Thompson bringing it down. Thompson coming to his right. Hands it off to Holiday. DiVincenzo guarding him, coming to his left off a Şengün screen. Stepping back to Şengün. Şengün pump fakes from 3. Good job from Sims not to go for it. Şengün walking him down into the post, backing him down, coming to his left. Kicks it out to Green. Green pump fakes, coming to his left. One dribble puts up the 3 over Brunson. Airballs it. DiVincenzo picks up the rebound. He's bringing it down. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart in the left wing. Over to Brunson. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Thompson, the rookie. Brunson coming to his right, gets the Jeff Green switch. Brunson's going to dance with him. Between the legs a couple of times, crosses over to his left. They bring a double team, and Thompson tips it away. Great defense from Thompson. Josh Hart gets back on defense, fouls Thompson. Good foul from Josh Hart. Thompson's going to go to the free throw line as the Knicks are in the penalty. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Eamon Thompson, perfectly timed double team to come up with the steal, and Brunson having an unstereotypical off night tonight, turning it over at times where he doesn't normally turn it over. Knicks fan said I could be the scoreboard guy off the screen. I appreciate that. And maybe we'll work something out in the future. Definitely. NBM, new game, eh? Brand new. We're back into it. Thompson missed the first free throw and misses the second free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Still tied at 69. The Knicks have a chance here. Under 2 minutes to go. Brunson bringing it down. He has it up top. Thompson guarding him. Over to Sims. Sims hands it back off to Brunson. It was a broken play. Brunson's just going to dance with it. They bring a double team. Over to Achua. Achua No look past the Sims. Sims able to catch it somehow. Lost it. Gets it back out to DiVincenzo. Pump fakes. And it's a shot clock violation. Ay, ay, ay. Relic. This is not at Madison Square Garden. This is at Houston. I don't know what the arena called. The Toyota Center is in Houston. Aaron Holiday puts up the three. They don't come out to guard him. Can't get it to go. Can't make the Knicks pay. Brunson bringing it down. It's still tied at 69. Neither team able to grab the lead here. Brunson has it, dribbling it to the left side of the court. Chua coming up to set the screen. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top. Fakes the handoff to Brunson. Now puts up the straightaway three. Comes up well short. Ball deflected. Aaron Holiday able to pick it up. He's bringing it down left side of the court, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Come to the right around the Şengün. Gets into the lane, lays it up, gets the layup to go. Aaron Holiday making things happen for Houston here, and the Rockets take the lead. The Knicks still incapable of taking the lead. They tied it. They couldn't take the lead. Brunson bringing it down. We're under a minute to go here in the third quarter. The Knicks did a great job fighting back and getting back into this one, but they have yet to get over the hump. Brunson has it up top. In and out dribble coming to his left. Fakes the handoff to Hart. Gets the switch onto Jabari. He's got Jabari in the post. Steps back. And Amen Thompson comes over with another steal. And Josh Hart steals it from Amen Thompson right back. Josh Hart bringing it down. Putting his head down. Going all the way to the basket. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson driving it in. Trying to draw a foul. Can't get the foul. But knocks down the floater off glass. And back tied at 71. Amen Thompson has been impressive here in the third quarter guarding Jalen Brunson. Expertly timed double teams coming up with steals. He's done it twice here in the third quarter. Aaron Holiday has it up top. Coming to his left. Hesitation dribble. Cross-court pass to Jabari. Jabari catches, fires over Josh Hart. Rattles in the three. Josh Hart didn't do a good enough job of getting a hand up. And the Rockets have a three-point lead. Josh Hart is going to bring it down. Hesitation dribble, putting his head down, getting to the basket. Gets blocked from behind. It's going to go with the Knicks. And they're going to change the call. It's going to go to the Rockets. 0.1 to go here in the third quarter. Josh Hart very upset. Had to fix his headband. Looked like he got hit in the head. Looked like Şengün may have gotten it clean from behind, but Knicks down three. They did a great job of getting back into this one. But again, they haven't been able to get over the hump. Need to take the lead. Need to put some pressure on Houston. They're a young team. They're without their veteran point guard, Fred VanVleet. Susan, Aaron is the other Holiday, doesn't get enough props. He is the third Holiday brother. You got Drew Holiday, who's, of course, over there in Boston. You got Justin Holiday, who is now with the Denver Nuggets. And you got, once a Nick, always a Nick, Justin Holiday, by the way. And you got Aaron Holiday, the youngest of the trio, the shortest of the trio. Yeah, part of the reason why he gets moved around quite a bit. He's always an effective player off the bench, but a little too small and not a good enough three-point shooter to sort of stick around with teams over the long haul. But when he does get minutes, he's a pretty solid player. He's pretty good. Pretty good. Student said his old man Gibson playing tonight. Did he use all of the icy hot? Taj Gibson did play in the first half. We didn't see him here in the second half. We didn't see a substitution in the second half, by the way. Everybody played all 12 minutes in that fourth quarter. That is crazy, Tibbs. That is insane. The Bucks are up 20 on Denver, by the way, so it looks like the Bucks are going to win it. That's unfortunate. The Cavs did lose, of course. It's a good day. And the Pacers also lost, so at least we had two of the three. That's nice. That's a good feeling. Now all the Knicks have to do is win this one. All they got to do. The Knicks outscored Houston 28-17 in that third quarter. A lot went their way. See if they can continue their good play here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be a battle. Rockets play very aggressively. Student said, I didn't know there were three Holidays. Thanks. Yes, there are three Holiday brothers, all in the NBA. Justin Holiday, once a Knick, always a Knick. Justin Holiday, who's now with Denver. Drew Holiday with Boston, of course, the superstar of the trio. Maybe not the superstar, but you know what I mean. The all-star of the trio, the best player. And then you got Aaron Holiday, the not as good player. All, solid rotation players in the NBA at the very least. Tyler, bro, I miss OG's elite defense. Me too. Me too, man. I miss watching Anunoby play. I miss Randall. I miss Robinson. Hartenstein, we know, is going to come back and be fine after the All-Star break, but those three guys, I miss a lot, man. All right, we're back into it. Bogdanovich, good defense, stripped it, and the Knicks pick it up. Brunson's bringing it down. I don't even have my timer set up. Bogdanovich out of the corner, catches fires from three, too long. Fight for the rebound. Thompson picks it up. Quick hit ahead pass to Holiday. Holiday able to keep it alive, driving it in, and throws it down. Aaron Holiday. Big dunk in transition between two Knicks. Brunson over to DiVincenzo. Jeez Louise. Aaron Holiday, highlight play for you. DiVincenzo dribbling, puts up the three, swishes it. Gets a couple of points right back. Back to a 2-point game. Holiday into Jeff Green in the post. He's got Josh Hart guarding him. Green backing Hart down, backing him down, spins along the baseline. Good defense from Hart. Green has to fade away, put it up, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Thompson rips down the offensive rebound. Three Knicks surrounding him. Eamon Thompson. Very impressive night from him. The Rockets swing it around as Aaron Holiday, becoming a bit of a Knick killer here, knocks down the three, getting the 3 points right back from DiVincenzo. 79-74, 10:40 to go. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right around the Bogdanovich screen. Thompson guarding him. Brunson crosses over to his left, spins to his right, little fade away over Thompson, gets it to go. Just a smooth operator, Jalen Brunson. Whew. Holiday bringing it down. Coming to the left around a couple of screens. Holiday, hesitation dribble, driving it in, lays it up over Achua, gets it to go. Aaron Holiday. 7 straight points from Aaron Holiday. Killing the Knicks right now. 76-81. 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. Brunson has it on the right wing. Over to Bogdanovich. Driving to his right. Gets poked away by Thompson. Picks it up. Another steal. Eamon Thompson has been awesome tonight. Holiday. Back to Jabari Smith. Throws it down for two. And it's back to a 7-point game. Eamon Thompson putting his imprint on this game here. Brunson has it up top. Gets a Jeff Green switch. Brunson dancing with it up top. Crossing over to his left. Getting down the lane. Stops. Turns. Pivots. Kicks it out. Bogdanovich out of the corner. Wide open. Sets his feet. Fires from three. Can't get it to go. Bogey. We need this, Bojan. We need these. Bogdanovich has not been great since coming to the Knicks. Not going to lie. Holiday gets to the lane, lays it up with the left hand, gets it to go. Aaron Holiday, all of a sudden dominating this game. Knicks, what are we doing? What are we doing? All of a sudden, Aaron Holiday is going to kill us. Knicks now down by 9 to start the fourth quarter. They had everything that they needed here in the second half. They had their chances. They had their opportunities. Eamon Thompson dominating the defensive end. Aaron Holiday dominating here in the offensive end. Started it off with a big dunk over Josh Hart and Bogdanovich in transition. Two guys multiple inches taller than him. Should have been a foul and one. Josh Hart looked like he fouled him in, from behind. Jeez Louise, man. MBM, Hope Burks has a good fourth. He's getting some burn. He was at the scorer's table before that timeout, so he's coming in now. Needs somebody to get hot. Bogdanovich has had a wide open three after wide open three, and he hasn't been able to knock any of them down. He's been pretty disappointing. Not going to lie. Bogdanovich has 6 points. He's 0 for 3 from threes, 3 for 8 from the field in 14 minutes. 6 points, 2 rebounds. You need more. You need more. So far off our bench, Taj Gibson's played 5 minutes, Bogdanovich 14, McBride 5, Burks 8. DiVincenzo's already up to 37 minutes, Hart already up to 34, Brunson already up to 34, Jericho Sims is up to 29, and Achua is up to 29. So these guys are most likely going to have to play the entire fourth quarter here. Knicks can't afford to have any of these guys off the court right now. They don't have many options. This Knicks team needs to get healthy. We need to get to the All-Star break, man. These guys need a break. Susan said, You can tell Brunson is exhausted. They need this break like I need water. It is a necessity right now. Jeez Louise. Joey said, let's face it, until we get healthy, we're a mediocre team right now. I mean, I don't know who doesn't agree with that, Joey. That's never been a conversation. We always knew that. With that, they're missing their 3 best defensive players and their second all-star. Of course they're going to be a mediocre team. They don't have anybody right now other than Jalen Brunson. DiVincenzo exploded offensively, which was great. My timer's been running this whole time. That's awesome. But they're down a bunch of bodies. They need some heroics here, and they're down 9. Now they need a major comeback here in the fourth quarter, and Houston has all the momentum. And they're at home. So Alec Burks is back into the game here. We'll see what lineup the Knicks come out with. Jalen Brunson subs out. Burks subs in for him. DiVincenzo gets it in the Burks. He's going to bring it down. 9 minutes to go. Burks has it up top. Over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo tried to throw a lob to Achua. Achua gets tripped up going to the basket. Foul call. Foul call on Nate Williams. Shout out to that guy. Never heard of him. Josh Hart throws it into Achua. He has it up top. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo puts up the 3. Way off. Burks chases down the rebound, able to pick it up. Driving it down. Shot clock didn't reset. We got to put it up. Fade away. Can't get it to go. Achua offensive rebound. Puts it up. And one for Precious Achua. There we go. Precious Achua dominating out there. Dominating out there on the glass. Precious Achua, 15 rebounds for Precious. Can't get the free throw to go, though. 78-85. 7-point game. Burks bringing it down. 8:40 to go here in the fourth. Brooks has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Over to Holiday. Holiday coming to the left around the green screen. Pulling it back out. Back up top to Brooks. Brooks, one dribble pull-up 3. Knocks it down over DiVincenzo. That's a killer right there. Back to a 10-point game. Burks bringing it down. Burks dancing with it. Over to Josh Hart. Extra pass to Bogdanovich out of the corner. Driving it in. Cross court. DiVincenzo out of the corner. 4-3. Trying to get it back. Can't get it to go in. Jeff Green with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Jeff Green leaves it off for Smith. Jabari Smith has it up top. Over to Holiday. Holiday puts up the 3. Achua leaves him open. Can't make him pay. Bogdanovich comes flying in for the rebound, and they call a foul on the Rockets. JA3. What's up, JA? This is ugly. This is a very ugly game. Very ugly game, Jay. Yak said McBride 5 minutes, 4 points, 2 for 2. Can't get on the court because Burks? It's Tom Thibodeau. I told you, don't be surprised if McBride is no longer in the rotation when the team is healthy. Burks is going to be the new backup point guard. Bogdanovich driving, step back, little fadeaway, rattles it in. There we go. Bogdanovich knocked down a jumper. Maybe that could open some things up for him. Thompson bringing it down. 7:30 to go here in the fourth. It's an 8-point deficit. DiVincenzo almost came up with a steal. Brooks gets it back. DiVincenzo pokes it away, but Thompson able to pick it up. Driving it in on Bogdanovich, coming to his right. Going under the basket. Kicks it out to Dillon Brooks out of the corner for 3. Woo! Dillon Brooks knocked down the fadeaway corner 3 over DiVincenzo. Was well contested. Very well contested. Brooks knocks it down anyway. It's back up to an 11-point game for the Rockets here. Burks has it on the left wing, coming to the right. In and out dribble, driving to the left, takes a foul call from Jeff Green. Burks going to the free throw line for 2. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Time winding down in the Knicks, and the Rockets have a ton of momentum. Kerwin Nixon, man, we got no shooting. I mean, this team just, they're tired out there, man. They got no legs. They're getting pretty decent looks from three, and they can't knock anything down. You need something. You need something. One of these guys has to get hot from the perimeter. Alec Burks at the free throw line, knocks down the first one, gets a nice friendly roll on the rim. Kerwin said, what the hell is wrong with Brog, man? He's killing us. He's on a new team. He's getting acclimated. Not used to it. New location, new everything. Now they're on the road. It's tough. It's tough. They definitely need him, though. They need him to get hot. Holiday walking it down. Burks guarding him. Over to Thompson up top. Tries to hand it off. DiVincenzo comes up with the steal. Blowing up the handoff. DiVincenzo leaves it off for Bogey. Bogey lays it up and in. Okay, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Back to a 7-point game, 84-91. Holiday bringing it down. Holiday has it up top, being guarded by Burks. Holiday comes to the right around the green screen, putting his head down, getting to the basket, stops, turns, pivots, good defense from Achua. They throw it around over to Burks. Burks has DiVincenzo on him, driving it to his left, stops, turns, kicks it out. Jabari up top, pump fakes, driving to his left, putting his head down, going all the way, gets blocked by Achua, and a shot clock violation. Pressures Achua, protecting the basket. You love to see it. 6:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Knicks starting to build a little momentum here. Come on. Whew. All right, here we go. Burks has it up top. Over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich feeling it a little bit, driving to his right, taking some contact, off the one leg, off glass. Gets it to go. Bogey Bogdanovich coming through in the clutch here. Back to a 5-point game. Knicks mounting a bit of a comeback here, halfway through the fourth, under 6 minutes to go. Thompson has it up top, and the Rockets going to call a timeout. Ime Udoka doesn't want no shenanigans. Ime Udoka knows this Knicks is a veteran-laden team. He's got a young team in Houston right there. He don't want no shenanigans. Let's see what the Knicks come out with after this timeout. Here we go. Back to a 5-point game. Bogdanovich making some things happen. Burks making some things happen. This is why you go out and you pick those guys up. MBM said, understand Bobo and Buckets are trade bait for next year's star. They definitely targeted those guys because they have very friendly contract that they could involve in a star trade potentially next year as well. That is true, MBM. But they also got them because they are good contributing bench players. Hopefully when this team starts to get a little bit healthier and they get a lot more acclimated with the team, we can start seeing that. Bogdanovich is a really good player. We're starting to see a little bit of here. Bogdanovich now up to 12 off the bench, 6 for 11. He's not just a three-point shooter, which is what Fournier was. He can get buckets. Karen reminding people, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. Yes, we have 120 people in the chat in the stream here tonight. Appreciate everybody showing out for the stream. And only 57 likes, so I'd very much appreciate it. If you could support the stream, it is a free way to support the stream by just hitting that thumbs up button right below the video. Means you like the video, means you're enjoying the content. All it really does is help signal boost the stream. YouTube sees people liking the stream, and it's like, oh, more people should see it, and they spread it out to more people. So all it really does is just help grow the channel, help grow the community. So I'd very much appreciate it. It's a free way. Who doesn't like free things? It's a free way to support the stream. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Big Rud, it's been a long season. They're tired. I know that you're just saying that sarcastically, Big Rud, but that is true. It has been a long season for these Knicks. It's been a lot of roster turnover, and they're dealing with a ton of injuries. So they need to just survive and get to the All-Star break. We've said it a million times. We're going to say it a million times more. This team is tired and exhausted. They're beaten and battered. And they need to get to the All-Star break and just chill a little bit. Just chill. Guys need to take some ice baths. Need to get wrapped up. Need to drink the fluids. Have some good night's sleep. Hang out with the family. They need it like I need water right now. Joey said McBride needs to play more than 5 minutes. He does. Problem with McBride is he doesn't really create off the dribble. And the Knicks desperately need off the dribble creation, especially if Brunson's going to be off the court. So as much as we love McBride, don't trust me, I love McBride. Just not I told you guys, don't be surprised McBride's no longer in the rotation when the team gets fully healthy. Şengün has it in the post, being guarded by Achua. Şengün backing Achua down, backing him down, spins along the baseline. Got space, can't get it to go though. Good contest from Achua and keeps the rebound away from him. The Knicks bringing it down. 5:40 to go here in the fourth. Burks has it on the left side, coming to his right around a couple of screens. Burks over to Bogdanović. Cats fire straightaway three. Bogdanović knocks down the three. Here we go. Bogey getting with it. And the Knicks, without Jalen Brunson, back into the game. 9-0 run. 2-point game here, 89-91. They feed Şengün in the post. Achua guarding him. Şengün backing him down along the baseline. They bring a double team, stops, turns, spins, feeds. Jabari Smith in the paint, and he lays it up and in. Foul and one. Foul on DiVincenzo. Beautiful pass from Şengün. Beautiful in manipulation. Jabari Smith Jr. going to the free throw line for one more. Knicks fan, Nuggies lost. I know. I mean, they were down 20. It was unlikely we were going to win it. That's unfortunate. Could have used a Milwaukee loss tonight, but the Knicks, they just need to handle business, pick up a win here. 5 minutes to go, a lot of time left. Jabari Smith Jr. at the free throw line. Jabari Smith can't knock down the free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Here we go. Burks bringing it down. Brunson's back into the game. We got Burks, Brunson, Bogdanović, Achua, and Josh Hart. Bogdanović has it on the right wing, being guarded by Holiday. Bogey up top the Burks, catches, driving to his right, getting to the lane, high off glass, can't get it to go. Jabari with the rebound, he's going to bring it down. Over to Holiday, on the right wing, Holiday up top to Şengün. Şengün over to Jabari, catch, fires from three, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, he's going to bring it down. Whew. Josh Hart putting his head down, getting to the basket, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go over Şengün. Great drive from Josh Hart, back to a 2-point game. Again, the Knicks in the game can't get over the hump. Holiday has it up top, being guarded by Burks. Over to Şengün, being guarded by Achua, driving to his left, spinning to his right, throws it up over Achua, can't get it to go. Tip, can't get it to go from Thompson, but Thompson tipping it up a second time, gets it to go. Amen Thompson has been fantastic tonight. Fantastic. Very impactful. Brunson bringing it down, coming to the left around the Bogdanović screen. Over to Bogdanović. Pump fakes, driving to his right, spins, stops, cross court to Josh Hart. He catches, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right, stepping back against Jabari Smith Jr. Coming to his left, step back, foul line, pull up jumper, gets it to go. 3 Rockets surrounding him. Jalen Brunson said didn't matter. Whew. Aaron Holiday bringing it down over to Şengün. Şengün has it up top. Fakes the handoff to Brooks. Good deny from Josh Hart. Over to Brooks. Has it up top. They throw it inside to Şengün. Josh Hart guarding him. It's a mismatch. Şengün backing him down. Spins along the baseline. They bring a double team. He spins away. Surrounded. Kicked it out. Dylan Brooks wide open from 3. Makes the Knicks pay by knocking it down. 5-point game. 3 minutes to go. Josh Hart has it. Over to Achua up top. Achua hands it off to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left around the Achua screen. Stops. Turns. Kicks it out. Josh Hart up top trying to answer. And he answers it. Josh Hart. Thank you, Josh. His 3rd 3 of the game. How many games this season has Josh Hart hit 3 threes? This might be his first of the season. This is what we need, Josh. No hesitation. Fire it away from 3, man. Jeez Louise. It's taken 50-plus games, but I think he might have realized something here tonight. You got to take threes when they're open, man. Oh, man. Whew. Jay Nice. Refs not being kind to us tonight. Not at all. Not at all. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-point game. The Knicks have not led since the first quarter. They've been battling back all game long, but have not been able to get over the hump. They got as close as to tying the game, but never have taken the lead since the first quarter. Jay Knight said, I'm at the game. I'm watching Ragu hold his hamstring constantly. I don't like it. That's, oof. Oh, man. If the Knicks have yet another injury. Like I said, this All-Star break can't come soon enough, man. Thank you for the update, Jay Nice. Appreciate it. But look, after tonight, they got one more game in Orlando, and then everybody just needs to go home, get some home cooking, rest, sleep. Sleep for the whole All-Star break, right? Take your ice baths, drink your fluids. They need it desperately. All right, here we go. Jalen Green bringing it down. Burks guarding him full court. Green has it up top. Coming to his right around the Şengün screen. Pocket pass to Şengün, coming down the lane, lays it up with the right hand. Can't get the layup to go. Achua, another rebound. 16 rebounds here tonight for Precious Achua. Brunson's going to bring it down. He could tie it or take the lead with a three. Brunson over to Bogdanović. Pump fakes, one dribble, puts up the three. Hits the front rim, can't get it to go. Jalen Green rips down a rebound. Needed that, man. Needed that. Jabari bringing it down. Euro steps into the lane, lays it up. Gets blocked by Precious Achua. Precious coming up big here tonight. Brunson fakes the pass, driving it to his right, lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Looking for a foul call. Nothing called. Eamon Thompson. There was contact in the air. The Rockets bringing it down over to Brooks out of the corner. Wide open for three. Rattles it in. He has been a killer tonight. He does not miss. 101-96, 2 minutes to go. Brunson bringing it down. The Knicks only have one timeout remaining. Tibbs can't afford to use it right now. Brunson has it up top. Coming to the left around the Bogdanović screen. Brunson, in and out dribble. They bring it up team over to Bogdanović. Cross court to Josh Hart. Catches, pump fakes, driving to his left, putting his head down, getting to the basket. Kicks it out. Burks out of the corner for three over Green. Ooh, Alec Burks. Big money AB knocks down the corner three. Well contested from Jalen Green. Burks knocked it down anyway. Back to a 2-point game. 1:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. This is big money time. Usually Jalen Brunson time. But Brunson has been off tonight. He looks exhausted. Şengün attacking Achua off the bounce. And they call an offensive foul on Alperen Şengün, extending the off arm on Precious Achua. Precious has come up huge here in the fourth quarter. Huge here in the second half in general. He's been fantastic. He's held his own. He's done everything the Knicks need him to do. He's been rebounding. He's been blocking shots. He's been contesting Şengün, fighting him in the post all game long. Everything the Knicks have needed him to do, he's done here tonight. Our offensive players need to hold up their end of the bargain, though. Burks bringing it down. He has it up top over to Brunson. Brunson has Aaron Holiday on him. Achua coming up to center screen. They bring a double team. Brunson kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, extra pass. Burks out of the corner, puts up the three. Can't get it to go. They tried to keep it alive. Brooks able to pick it up. Has it at the half-court line. Over to Eamon Thompson. The Knicks had their chance. Minute to go here. 2-point game. Eamon Thompson has it up top. Knicks need a defensive stop. They feed Şengün in the post. Şengün backing down Achua. Backing him down. Stops, turns in the paint, flips it up with the right hand, gets it to go. Tough, clutch move from Şengün. Just worked his way to his spot and knocked down the little flip shot. Brunson bringing it down. Time winding down. Brunson getting to the lane, takes some contact. No foul call, but he gets the layup to go anyway. Back to a 2-point game. Thompson bringing it down. The Knicks need a defensive stop. The Rockets obviously want to wind down some clock. Thompson has it up top, being guarded by Bogdanović, and a foul up top by Bogdanović. Knicks had a foul to give, so it's just going to be side out of bounds. Tay said, great effort tonight. It's a great effort. They need a win. They need a win. So the Rockets going to inbound it here. They get it into Şengün. He almost lost it. Trying to apply some pressure up top. Şengün has it by the half-court line. Time winding down. 25 seconds to go. Şengün driving it in on Achua. In and out dribble. Driving to his right. Goes right into him. Throws it up at the basket. It's a wedgie. Oh, man. 20 seconds to go. It's going to be a jump ball now. The Knicks need to win this jump ball. I'm losing my voice over here. It has been a rough night for everyone involved. Oh. So there's 21 seconds to go. Şengün versus Achua at the half-court line. If the Rockets win this tip, the Knicks got to foul. The Knicks win the tip. They got to run the clock down and look for the win. Fight for it. Brunson able to grab it. The Knicks win the tip. He's going to bring it down. What do you do here? What do you do here? Do you go for the win? You're on the road. Brunson has it up top, dancing with it, driving to his right, step back, mid-range, pull-up jumper over Brunson, swishes it. Jalen Brunson ties the game at 103. Captain clutch. 8 seconds to go. The Rockets have an opportunity. Game's not over yet. Game's not over yet, but Jalen Brunson's like that. He's like that. One-on-one against Dylan Brooks. Driving to his right and step back, contested, mid-range jumper, nothing but net. You know he's practiced this his whole life. That is his go-to move right there. Jalen Brunson ties the game. Now the Rockets, the Knicks, got a D up here. The Rockets have the ball here. 8 seconds to go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Change the score. What's the score? There we go. Got you. Got you. Tied at 103. Thank you, Susan. Drew said, I told you, JB in the fourth. It's a stressful one. It's a stressful one, folks. Losing my voice. Whew. Obviously, it was a timeout from the Rockets. They got 8 seconds to get a shot up. Obviously, they're going to go into Şengün. Precious Achiuwa has played him extremely well, but Şengün, on the last possession, got to his spot, knocked down a right-handed hook shot. McBride has checked into the game for defensive purposes here. The Knicks come out with Brunson, Burks, McBride, Hart, and Achiuwa. Aaron Holiday is going to inbound it. The Rockets have Holiday, Brooks, Jabari Smith, Jalen Green, and Şengün. Holiday, cross court to Jalen Green, catches, going to pull it back out, has it on the right wing. Achiuwa comes out to guard him, driving to his right, goes right into him, lays it up. Achiuwa swats that thing out of there. Holiday picks it up, throws it at the basket. Ooh! They call a foul on Jalen Brunson. No way, dude. No freaking way. And we don't have a challenge because the refs screwed us earlier in the game when it was a clear charge call and they refused to overturn it, kept it a blocking foul. So the Knicks lost their challenge early on what should have been a clear overturn. They called the foul on Jalen Brunson as Aaron Holiday threw it up at the basket. They're going to look at it. It was clearly before the buzzer went off. So Aaron Holiday is going to go to the free throw line for 3 free throw attempts. He's obviously going to make at least one of them. They're going to win it. They're going to look to see how much time they're going to put on the clock. I can't believe they called the foul there. The refs just decided the game. Instead of just saying we'll put it to overtime and let these teams ballot it out for 5 more minutes, we're going to call a silly little ticky-tack foul call here. Now, Brunson did foul him. He did foul him. He jumped into him. And he didn't have to. I mean, Holiday picks that thing up and throws it up with one hand towards the basket. Now, it almost went in, but if you're Jalen Brunson, you live with that. I don't know why he jumps like that. That's a silly play from Jalen Brunson. He just tied the game up for us, and that's a silly, silly play from Jalen Brunson there. I can't believe that. Now, to me, if you're the official, you put your hands up. That's a little ticky-tack foul. It's not like Aaron Holiday was going to make that anyway. The Rockets aren't going to argue that should have been a foul call. Just say, go back to your benches. It wasn't an egregious foul call. You say, go back to your benches, and you'll battle it out for 5 more minutes, and the winner will take the win home. Right? You guys decide. The refs decided who won the game here. They put 0.3 seconds on the clock. The refs decided who wins the game here. Holiday's at the free throw line for 3 free throws. Knocks down the first one. So if you're Aaron Holiday here, you knock down the second one and you miss it on purpose. And the game is over. Knicks don't even get a chance. The refs just decided this one. Instead of letting the players play it out, Holiday hit 2 free throws, purposely missed the third one so that the Knicks had to rebound it so time would come off the clock. So it's 105-103. So technically, the only thing the Knicks could do here, they gave the Knicks the timeout, which is okay, cool. The only thing the Knicks could do here is throw a lob towards the basket and hope for a tip-in. Shout out David Lee in the past. But the refs are going to go to the monitors and see if they're going to put what time on the clock. They awarded the Knicks a timeout, but they could overturn this right now if they rule that the timeout came after the buzzer sounded. Victor Marquez, the ref's got no look for the Knicks. Jay, Knicks are completely shot. Relic, wow. Julu, shaking my head. Mark, disgusted right now. Susan, refs would have never let Brunson from the Knicks get away with that shot. Tay, I'm okay. I'm just glad we fought. They need a win, though. They need a win, and they had their chance. Game is over. They don't give the Knicks the timeout. That's it. That's it. Game is over. And Tibbs is in the ear of the officials. I can't believe. And Brunson's talking to them. That's BS. It's BS. Yeah, the Knicks, they got robbed here tonight. They got absolutely robbed here tonight. Brunson is clearly upset and frustrated. It was a horribly, horribly officiated game. Brunson did foul him at the end, but at the same time, you don't call the foul. Like, there's 100 fouls in the game that you don't call. You don't call that one. You let it go into overtime. Let the teams decide who wins. The refs decided it. They took the game out of the hands of the players, and that is the worst possible thing an official can do. Brunson did foul him. It's also on JB. He fouled him. It was a dumb, silly thing for Jalen Brunson to do, but the refs absolutely screwed the Knicks here tonight. You know me, I almost never blame the refs. We could call out when it's a poor officiating game, but whether you win or lose is almost ultimately on the team. Except for a night like tonight where the Knicks got absolutely screwed. Absolutely screwed. Oh, man. Currently, we shouldn't have been in the position. I mean, look, they're tired and exhausted. They bought back. They should have been able to win this one. They had their chances. They couldn't get over the hump the whole game. They didn't have a lead the entire second, third, or fourth quarter. Their last lead was in the first quarter when they were up 8. And then the Rockets went on like a 9-0 run, and they didn't lead from there on. So the Knicks had their chances. They just couldn't get over the hump. They're clearly exhausted and tired. They're missing shots they usually make. They're getting open looks from 3, and they can't knock them down because they're working so hard to generate them. This team needs the All-Star break like we need air, like I need water. This is a rough patch during the regular season. Look, what we can do is look forward and we say, man, we can look forward and say, like, when we're in March, we can look back at this time and be like, man, remember when this team was tired and exhausted and limping into the All-Star break? Oh, man, those were rough times. We can look to the future because that's what's probably going to happen. But this is a rough one tonight. It's really rough. Really rough. There's really no two ways about it. Tay said the Rockets will be at home, will be in the playoffs. I don't care. It's true. It's true. But the losses stacking up too many losses. They're stacking up. We got one more game before the All-Star break. Hopefully we don't go into the All-Star break on a 4-game losing streak. That would suck. But Kerwin said we had 3 quarters to get it together. They did. They had their chances. I mean, they got it together at some point in the third quarter, and it was a close game. They couldn't get over the hump at the end, though. Charlie said, OG Anunoby and Randall better give us their 110% when they come back. They've been gone for so long. I mean, they just need to get healthy. They need to get bodies back. They need to get good players back. They're missing their entire front court. They're missing their Harnstein, who's playing as a starting center, who's playing as good as any starting center in the NBA. Obviously is, excluding Embiid and Jokic and the superstars, but, you're missing your 3 best defensive players and your other all-star. It's rough. It's rough. The Knicks should have been able to squeeze this one out, and they let this one slip away. The refs absolutely screwed him in the end. Jalen Brunson shouldn't have put himself in that position. That was a dumb thing for Jalen Brunson to do. But at the same time, if you're the referee, you let that go, and you just let these teams battle it out in overtime. It was a tie game. There was no reason why you had to call that foul. But Brunson shouldn't have put himself in that position. Julie said we played horribly in the first half. That's the real issue. I mean, it's, a road game. They're already tired and exhausted. It's, they played horrible in the first half. They put themselves behind the 8 ball, where they spent a ton of energy getting back into the game. It's clearly frustrating and annoying that they lost, but you want to look at some positives. Maybe Bogdanovich figured some stuff out. He caught fire there in the fourth quarter and brought them back when Brunson was on the bench. Oh, man. Achua was spectacular tonight. He was very, very good. Looking at some bright side. But, it sucks. Johnny Reynolds, I'm a Houston Rockets fan. Shout out to you, Johnny. You guys picked up a nice solid win. Tay said, coming back from injuries, you can't expect that. Yeah, I mean, look, they're dealing with injuries. It's tough. They had their opportunity to win this game. They needed a win desperately, and they couldn't pick one up. It also sucks that DiVincenzo is possibly also hurt. Jay told us earlier that he was holding his hamstring. He didn't close out the game. That's not good. So we'll see what goes on there. I'm sure we'll get some update at some point, but it's All-Star game has to be a bit sooner, man. This is rough. We're going to be 3 quarters into the season before we get to the All-Star break. Al Frank, what's up, Al? This is so dumb. It's a very annoying way to end a game from an official. You completely decide the game for the teams. You don't let them decide it for themselves. Jay said, I agree there was a terrible cause, but if the Knicks played a clean game, they would not have been in a position to let outside forces dictate the game. I mean, outside forces were already dictating the game. From the jump, it was a very uneven, poorly officiated game. There was way too much contact throughout the game. Both sides were complaining effusively. Both sides were complaining. And when that happens, that typically means that the officials aren't doing a good job. Usually. Not all the time, but usually. And tonight it was very clear that the officials were bad. And I almost never complain about the officials. But on a night like tonight, I kind of want to let it fly a little bit. The officials were awful. And they didn't cost the Knicks game. They didn't cost the Knicks the game. They dictated how the game was played, which is something you can't do as an official. You have to let the players and the teams dictate how the game is being played. And they didn't. Kerwin, the Rocket side is a young team, of course. They're going to come out playing hard and flying around, and we never settle down to execute, show these kids who is the boss. I mean, they just don't really have the guys. They can't execute when they got new players on the team. It'd be a different tune if, a Bogdanovich and Burks trade was made 15 games ago, and they could have incorporated them a lot sooner into the rotation. This is the second game we're playing with new players. It got to the point where Tom Thibodeau didn't even trust the bench, right? We look at the minutes. Achua played 39. Brunson played 39. Hart played 42. DiVincenzo played 41. 5 minutes for Gibson, 5 minutes for McBride, 17 for Burks, 23 for Bogdanovich. Tom Thibodeau doesn't have a ton of guys out there to trust. And it shows. Soon said, see everyone next time in Orlando. Yeah, we'll be back here Wednesday when the Knicks play their final game before the All-Star break at Orlando. Julu said, JB will make up for his brain fart. He was mentally fatigued. He was exhausted. He was definitely exhausted. He still showed up to play in that fourth quarter, hit a huge shot to tie the game. But, silly play at the end. Can't put yourself in that position, but at the same time, refs can't make that call. You can't. You decided the game as a referee, and that's literally like refereeing 101. Don't decide the game. Allow the players to decide the game. And the ref didn't allow that to happen. Francisco Sanchez. What's up, Francisco? Welcome. Tough freaking loss. Great effort, though, given a horrible first half. Yeah, it's tough. This is one of the most frustrating losses we've had this season. Charlie, as long as the Cavs and Bucks keep on losing, 2 will be fine. Let's just hope Brunson shines in the All-Star game, especially in the three-point contest. I wish he wasn't even there, to be honest. I wish he was named an All-Star and they came up with a bogus injury so he can just go home and chill and relax. This man needs to spend the entire All-Star break in an ice bath. He looked exhausted today. The Knicks as a team have looked exhausted for a while, but they need a break. They need the All-Star game very, very badly. Kerwin said, to me personally, on the trade deadline day, they shouldn't be any games played. I agree with that, Kerwin. It's a great point. I agree with that. I've heard that before, and it literally makes an insane amount of sense. I don't know how the league plays games on trade deadline day when obviously teams are going to make trades. And so they're going to be left shorthanded to play games. So I don't know what the league is doing, man. They got to clean some things. They got to clean a lot of things up. Jay said, cheers, we'll bounce back. At least it's a marathon and not a sprint. I'll see you next game. Salute the Chad, Knicks Nation. Let's go, Knicks. Appreciate you, Jay. Thank you for the courtside seats, giving us the insight, updating us on what you saw on the Knicks bench with DiVincenzo. But it's definitely a rough loss. We'll be back Wednesday for the Orlando game, and then we got a bit of a break. Will, what's up, Will? If we do lose next game, 11 games over 500 going to the All-Star break is more than I could ask for. You're great. You're right, Will. That's looking on the bright side of things. That's a great point. Given all the injuries, given everything, how good we think this team is, we feel like it should be more. But you can't look a gift horse in the mouth. You got to take what you're given. It would suck. It would suck more to go into the All-Star break on a 4-game losing streak, right? They battled. They, at one point, were tied for the second seed. And because of this 3-game losing streak, they're falling down to the 4 seed. Milwaukee won today. Philly won today. Cleveland lost. So the race for that second seed come late February and all of March is going to be really, really, really interesting. It's going to be a bloodbath in the East for that spot. Everyone's going to want that second seed because it means you can avoid Boston until the conference finals. Jilu said, break can't come soon enough for us. Let's just look forward to March and being whole as a team. I'm right there with you, Jilu. I'm right there with you. Jilu said, JB's a first-time All-Star. Trust me, he wants to revel in All-Star weekend's festivities. It was a long, winding road to get there. Oh, I understand, 100%. I just wish that he could have his own separate week where he doesn't have to do anything. He's obviously clearly exhausted and tired. So now he's going to have to fly down to India. Thankfully, the All-Star break is pretty long. The Knicks have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. They have a full week off. But that weekend is going to be occupied by the All-Star weekend. But Brunson will have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to fly back to New York and just chill. So he'll have 3 days to himself before we get back and have to play Philadelphia. Tay said, again, better effort tonight. We win this in overtime. Just watch film and build off of this. Yeah. You take the bump, you move forward. It's a long season. Dutch B, Orlando was a challenge. A great challenge. And Franz Wagner, who was out for a while, he came back. He's rounding in the form, man. He looks awesome. So it's the Knicks. It's tough because they don't really have forwards and bigs, and they're going to go up against Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. So it's another rough game for them. It's just a rough matchup the way the Knicks are currently constructed with, the injuries that they have. Kerwin said, wow, they just said the Rockets had 33 free throws and the Knicks only had 12. I mean, you guys want me to keep harping on the refs or what? You guys think that the refs cost the Knicks the game now, or what are we talking about here? I dare somebody to say, well, the Rockets were just much more aggressive than the Knicks. Like the Knicks weren't flying into the paint, Let me just verify that. Don't want to be talking on about. Yep, the Knicks were 7 for 12 from the free throw line, and the Rockets were 23 for 33. Jeez Louise, what a horribly officiated game. Raul, tough loss, but good minutes from the likes of Precious. Precious was awesome tonight. That's a great point, Raul. We got a rebel, and the fact that Precious is like a legit player who's going to have to be in the rotation when the team is healthy. Tom Thibodeau is going to have to expand the rotation to a 10-man rotation. Has to. Tay. That's not shocking. Look at the refs. Yeah, the refs were awful. Francisco said, how long does Hartenstein have until he is being back? We need everyone back, but there's one who could come back sooner. I would just hold Hartenstein out until after the All-Star break. It's a sore Achilles. I wouldn't play with that. I wouldn't. Just give him the break. I know it sucks. I know it means there's a high chance you lose the Orlando game because Orlando's really, really big. But I would take Hartenstein for the stretch run in March versus playing him in a silly, silly game in February. It is what it is. Let's just make sure we're healthy. That's the main priority. I know we want to win every game, but the main priority is to be healthy. So I wouldn't play Hartenstein until that Philadelphia game on February 22nd. Susan said All-Star game, he doesn't have to play long. Players have time to get together and party. That's what I don't want Jalen Brunson doing, Susan. I don't want him to party. Go home. Go spend time with your wife and your family and, your dad and your mom, and just chill in an ice bath and drink your fluids and get good night's sleep. I don't want anybody partying from the Knicks. They are too tired to party. How can you think about partying? You're exhausted. Charlie, our first game after the All-Star game will be against the Embiidless 76ers. Yes. I feel sorry for them already. They're going to feel a rejuvenated Knicks wrath. Yes. The ups and downs of that is that the Knicks aren't going to get anybody back. Anunoby's not going to be back. Randall's not going to be back. Obviously, Robinson's not going to be back. Hartenstein will be, though. But the Knicks still down a bunch of guys. But yes, they will be rejuvenated. Hopefully Burks and Bogdanovich can, get with the coaching staff and get a lot more acclimated with the system and whatnot. And everyone can just get some rest. Even Shinzo, Josh Hart, all of them need it. Julu, we'll make our run in playoff positioning in the middle of March and throughout the end of the regular season. Yes, I would agree with that. We've been saying that for a long time. We will be fine. Sit JB on Wednesday. I wouldn't mind that. If you just throw the Orlando game away just to rest these guys, I wouldn't mind that one bit. I hope that is in serious discussions. Just come up with some kind of bogus injury. Jalen Brunson, bruised thigh. And, Josh Hart, sore thumb. Just come up with dumb, silly things so that they don't have to play. I don't care if that means you technically are forfeiting that game because whatever. I don't care. I want the health of the team in the long term. Will, do you think any chance Randall plays against Philly? Zero chance, Will. Zero chance Randall plays against Philly. You are more likely to see Randall in March than you are to see him in February. Johnny Davis, horribly officiated. In one of the worst officiated games I've seen in a long time. Kerwin Nixon said, yeah, Precious would be nice with the second unit as a Randall replacement off the bench. Yeah, look, all season long, we've been pointing out the fact that the Knicks didn't have a backup 4. They found one in Precious Achiuwa. He has been a diamond in the rough, right? He didn't really work out with Miami. They traded him to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. Didn't really work out in Toronto. He had some up and down moments, but was never this good. And then gets traded to New York. Had a terrible start with the Knicks. And since then has completely come alive. He's been phenomenal. He was the star of the game for the Knicks tonight. And I think that's it. I'm tired. These Knicks are tired. It was a terrible game. We got some venting off our chest. That's great. But I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. We all need a rest. We all need a break. So I'll see you guys Wednesday for our final game for our week off. And then we'll reconvene when we do. So I'll see you guys then. Wednesday, 7:30. Regular start time. Let me just double check that on Wednesday. I don't want to give you guys false information, and then suddenly the game's at 3 o'clock for some reason. 7 o'clock. It's actually a half hour early, so a little bit of an early start before the All-Star break, our final game, and that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Appreciate you guys. It was fun. Wish we could have got the win, but I'm out. Bye.